I got it. If you're in the Midwest, especially this great state of Michigan, please don't be out there driving. I don't understand this, though. How have you been born and raised in Michigan and you don't know that if it's going to snow all day, laying salt down at 7 in the morning is just going to cause chaos later on? Dub?
100%.
All right.
Like
Pete,
I
let's
was
start.
driving and like bump all the way down.
I mean, I can't. I don't even. It's because it just freezes. Like I don't know what you're
Yeah.
doing.
They're just bumps. It's like it's terrible, horrible to drive on.
Horrible. All
No
right.
maintenance tips here on the tax show.
I will tell you how to get it done. It's hard times, bro. It's hard times.
Hard time.
What is going on? Can you hear me? Do I get to move this around again? What do I got to do?
No, you're good.
Are we good?
I think you're good.
We're good. All right, cool. We
I think we're
start.
good.
We're all just looking at each other.
Yeah.
It's lit.
Sorry, some people just. I can't hear anything.
You can't
Is
hear
anybody
us?
talking? Nobody's talking.
I'm
I didn't
talking.
say anything.
I'm talking.
Awesome.
You can't hear. You said my
Sweet.
mic.
So, anyways, a couple people just got in town. A couple people just got out of town. I got to figure out what's going on with my headset.
Yeah.
And
it ain't
Pete,
working.
why don't you tell the
You
people
can't
what
hear.
we're doing?
Well, while he's doing that, so Dub just got in.
Yeah,
Corbin
just
is here.
literally walked in.
I got to fix Corbin's name on the thumbnail because apparently I can't spell. Marco's got to fix his mic or
Is
headset.
everything?
So we're having all kinds of fun so far today. But we do got a lot of things to cover. We got the news. We got the tier list with all the showcase books. I got a quick little No FOMO Market Report again for you. And we've got 4 comic books to review. And I got to tell you, I didn't love them.
Oh, I cannot wait to talk about these comics.
I
I'm
didn't
ready.
love them this week.
All right, you want to know how dumb I am?
No.
Yeah. You don't
Okay.
tell often.
On a microphone, when it's sitting in front of you, you turn the volume this way, right? Turn it up. When it's upside down, you turn it the opposite way. Good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. All right. No, are you talking? I can't wait to talk about some of these books. Holy-
Yeah, I was just previewing what we got on tap.
Holy hell, dude. I mean, I read one book, it was like, wow, this is not good. And then I read another book, it was like, hold my fucking drink. There's a book I couldn't finish, bro.
Yeah.
There's a book I couldn't finish. I couldn't finish one of them. And it's not the one I think you guys think it is. So let's say hi to everybody in the chat real quickly while I can still hear people.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat. Joe, all right. Oh, I missed a couple people. Can somebody hit the first couple people in the comments?
No, that's it. Joe was first.
Joe's first?
Yeah, with the
All right,
all right,
cool.
longer. Let's do it.
All right, longer. Let's do it. Sorry, somebody was running late today. They had to pick their wife up from the airport. Eric Hurd, hi,
Yep,
hi.
gotta blame Dub.
It was me.
It was not you. Feel free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, does the thumbnail not have Corbin's name spelled right? Can somebody verify that?
It doesn't because I put an I. I know I put an I, but I don't know what the R bit is for.
That R, because there's no R for senior discount. I don't know what it is either. He can explain it later. My Bargain Comics.
We don't need to.
What's going on? I know he's been busy a lot lately. I'm working on something with him and Eric.
Yeah,
Hurd.
I just got my books in from Steve.
Nice. We should be doing.
And he
stuff.
also
Yeah, he just had
told me
access.
we need to do our spice tier list. We really got to get to the spice tier list one of these days.
Ice Girls?
As soon as he gets, I have a project that me and him are working on that I just looped Eric into, and he said he can't do it. So till he can get that done with us, I don't know if we can do spice tier. Sorry, my
Is that
Bargain Comics.
nutmeg? Is that nutmeg on the list?
All right, what were you gonna say,
Wait,
Corbin?
oh yeah, you're talking about spices
Oh,
for
yes.
real?
I thought you were
Spices,
talking
for
about
real.
the Spice Girls.
He's been talking about that for a long time. He's legit about it.
Oh, I'm in. Let's do herbs and spices. You got to do both. 2 different things.
It's not. I think out here we got what? I got 5 inches. She probably says
What are you
8.
talking about now?
Snow.
Um,
Only rain here
You
and
said
see
you're gonna do the
everyone's
measuring later
anyone's
when we
snowing
do
yet.
the Silver Age.
Slush and rain. Okay, that's good. I'm glad nobody else is dealing with it. CB23 crossover. Oh my gosh. Okay. And Lopez, I'm gonna just put this, and then I'm gonna drop you off of here because we don't want to hear what's in your diary, dude. Nobody cares. Stop giving us diary entries and having the dates on it. Nobody.
It's like
nobody
a Star
cares
Trek
about
log.
No, I think it's his diary. I think it's literally his personal diary. I figured it out. It's his personal diary. What else do we got? Sorry. Salt
Maybe
under
it's
20
an
degrees
old
is just
calendar
weird.
that has little fun sayings in it that he's found.
It's not 20 degrees. The problem with it is it's heavy snow today. So like what happens is if you put ice down there, you already got 3 inches of, by the time you can come back to scoop it up again, which is within an hour, you've already got 3 inches of snow on top of the melted salt, which creates this ice slush hell.
Makes like an icy.
Yeah.
Nice layer.
What is up?
For the record, on the thumbnail, it is missing an R in Corbin's name as well as the misspelling.
Hey,
Wow.
hey, when we go, we knock it out the park, don't we?
Just yeah. So that's why the comment was there for the R.
Hey, Bruce wants to know if Corbin with no R, Corbin. So if Corbin has seen Tom Taylor,
that's just me. I can't type.
writing
One, I
Titans.
can't spell. Two, I
Yeah,
can't
we
type.
got some Titans talk apparently.
Nice.
Tom
Oh, yeah.
Taylor, yeah,
Off,
man.
off on the news.
I don't want to read Tom. But that's the story.
Oh,
Good
you
evening,
don't
good
want to
evening.
read? You don't want to read Tom Taylor?
Nah, I suffered through enough of his Superman run.
Or Tom King?
No. Tom King and Tom Taylor.
Yeah,
both
but
I
I'm
got thoughts
sorry.
on both. They have good
I'm sorry.
writing. They've just had like prominent runs that I've just absolutely hated.
Superman as a character just sucks. Like it's time to let that one
Well,
breathe for a
yes,
while. You
but
got to put that
Yeah.
one down.
It's hard. I feel like he went out of his way to make John Kent just. I couldn't do it.
Well, he had
And I
to. He had to catch up because all the other Supermens are garbage too. So he just one more on top of it.
Well, he doubled the time. He made up for lost time hella quick. But you're right.
Good
And
evening,
Tom King
gents.
on
Good
Batman, the less said, the better.
Yeah. Where do we got? So, where's it? Yay, AOA. Gotta give it to him for the yay, Corbin.
AOA!
Boo, Marco.
It's
Okay.
wrong, but it's okay. It's Corbin with the A, y'all. It's no big deal though.
We're all just killing.
Like
We're
I
all gonna
said.
kill this joke till it dies. Sweet.
Who is that?
What's going on,
I thought that
Snooki?
was me, but I really think that's Dark.
Like-
Is that Lopez?
Lopez is this is Lopez's thing.
I feel like I'm more
I
handsome.
think we do.
than
I
you,
can't find it today. Holy shit, our tier list is dope, but it is long.
It is a little long, so you're in.
Marco always looks like he has his feet. Yeah, he does actually.
You're
What?
gonna be carrying the
What's up, fellas?
Maybe he does.
Chad's comment. I agree.
thumbnail is fixed.
No,
That's
I already
Where
took.
you chill, you lay back.
That's not true. I already took a bath. I got out of my bath. Nice little orange salts, and then I added a bomb to it
Got
on
your
top of
smelling
that.
salts,
Yeah,
little bath
not
bombs.
smelling salt. This ain't Arizona. We use our bath salts in the actual bath. We don't sniff them.
Okay. Okay. Listen.
yeah.
Listen. When it's 185 degrees out here, you gotta do something to wake up. All right.
But yeah, I actually kick my feet up most of the time for this, so I can be relaxed. I have got to. Yeah, I kick my feet up.
Ladies, if any ladies watching, no pants underneath.
Just don't surprise him, and then he'll jump up.
No.
Find out.
No.
Happy I said what?
Holla at your boy at Comic Book Barbarian. Just saying. I'll take him.
When's your rant section? He never rants.
I don't rant. Listen, Corbin.
Hi,
rants
Joe.
are rare.
I know, Joe. Don't worry about it. Joe. You stay the whole show. Don't fall asleep. I got extra surprises tonight during that tier list. So
Very rare.
we should be good.
Still think
I
that's a compliment.
don't know. I got like a one of my tubs, the tub that I bathe in, that tub.
Do you
the
have a
bathing-
phonograph that you listen to
the
records
ba-
on? When you
No, I
sit there,
don't.
Oh,
And the
wow.
bathing tub is a jet tub also. So it's got like the 6 jets on the side. It's heated. It's not a hot tub. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's actually like a, it's a tub you're supposed to. It's made for bathing and enjoying and relaxing stuff. But no, I don't light candles. I don't put up bamboo stuff. I usually just read comics, believe it or not, or books.
I have a
So-
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You have a bathing tub,
Mhm.
which implies that there's more than one tub.
Yeah, I
Yep.
got 3 tubs.
So what's the other tub for?
Oh, big boy.
One now is my kids' tub, so I gave them their own bathroom.
So okay.
But that didn't used to be. That used to be my regular, just like shower.
Apparently, he does.
So it used to be like a shower, shower tub or whatever. Well, because I also live off the lake too. And then there's another tub that we have that is like if you came off the lake, don't be putting that grindy shit in our regular shower. Go into that tub.
Gotcha.
Yeah. How do you avoid the water damage on the books?
How do you avoid that?
You said you're
What do you
reading
mean?
comics in the tub.
Oh, well, you buy 2 books. You don't the
Oh,
books
so
that
you got a tub book and you
Yeah, well, it's your. I don't. I have. I'm Greek, so I spew oil at all times out of my hands. So I don't touch books that I'm going to try to keep nice, anyways. If I'm reading a book, it's pretty much like it's going to be trashed anyhow. So it doesn't matter if I read it in the tub or whatever. But yeah, oh yeah. It definitely gets because like, I mean, then you put it on the reading rack and the humidity gets to it and shit. Yeah, of course. And then some people here like try to send it to a presser and call it a 9.8, but that's neither here nor there. It is not part of the Playboy Mansion Grotto. No.
Yeah, I don't get the tubs. The tub's not my style. I'm a standing shower kind of guy.
3 and a shower. Well, technically, those tubs got two of the tubs have got 2 tubs got showers in it. Then I have a shower in a tub, and then I have a shower because you never know what you gotta stay clean, bro.
Bath talk. I love it. Yeah. No, I'm with you. My shower's my pool. Anyway,
Relaxing and spewing. Hey, whoever. Hey, is that Hartman down there? We cannot put up that comment. Tessa is a nerd.
No,
you can't do that.
You said that.
I can't. Relaxing and spewing oils? I didn't say that, did I?
Yes, you did. You said as a Greek, my hands are spewing oils.
Oh, really? Yeah. I guess
you did say it.
I guess. I mean, that's what you know. What I'm saying though, like I don't know about you guys, but they're not like oily hands. But you know, when you touch comics, you have oils in your hands. Why would you touch comic? Like if you're planning to resell them, don't touch them with your hands.
I don't. Man, just smooth cocoa butter. Ladies.
All I can think of is the
so now you got cocoa butters everywhere. Thanks for the membership, Joe. Hey, we
Bernie Mac talking about wearing gloves when he goes.
They call me Cocoa Butter Corbin. You haven't heard?
I wear the every once in a while. You know what I do is I take those. No,
just saying, 00. That's my name around the way. Cocoa Butter Corbin. Real ones.
This is what we're doing apparently.
Okay.
All the things we got to cover. We're talking about oils.
First off, okay, all right. We'll move on from that. And look, we're getting members back. It's starting. Our membership drive is going on right now as we speak. We do have to schedule that. We have to schedule that AOA. We got to schedule that AOA. And then actually, you know what? I'll do this. I'm gonna reveal maybe me and Kyle. The SNS is gonna have a bunch of new segments. Really good stuff. I talked to Kyle the other day. Maybe we'll reveal some of that and something else that's coming up to members only. Just because, like, sometimes when we say stuff out here, all of a sudden people get excited and they try to do it before we can put it out because we try to stick on the schedule. So, but maybe we'll do it for our members only. Instead of force lighting from fingertips, we have It's not. It's a thing. It's I don't know, man. I don't know many Mediterranean people that don't have like just oil oozing out of you, right? I don't know. I
guess the Italian part of me that might have the oils gets counteracted by the Asian in me, so the rice soaks it all up.
Yeah,
so it just doesn't come out.
All right. So why are we talking about any of this?
Hey, you got your guess is as good as mine while we're talking about this.
Okay. Well, can we start the news, please?
You want to start the news? Okay, we can start the news. Let me run the thing. Where the hell?
Thanks for the membership, AOA. Thanks for membership, Joe. Thank you, My Bargains Comics. Everybody else has got members. I didn't hit all our members up today. I'm sorry about that. My bad. Oh, Patrick, yo, I missed some people too in the chat. What is going on with my life?
About tubs and oil.
James, what's going on? Looks like I came at the wrong place. You did. All right, cool. I hope if I didn't get you, say something else and I'll get you again. Chef, I think I said hi. All right, let's go. Cherokee Medial, yo, what's good?
All right. Now, the news isn't long this week, but we do have a few things that I did sneak into the top stories. So we'll start off with our top stories of the week, or the last couple days, really. And the first one, it's sad news, at least for me. As a fan of Rick and Morty, I get it. What he is being accused of doing is awful, but it's still going to be rough without Justin Roiland. Because he did the voices. Like, I don't know how you replace the voices.
You get voice actors. There's a guy from the great state of Michigan, ProZD or something. He's a big voice actor guy, but he also will do like I didn't know the guy was like Asian when he first but he's Michigan State grad too. Go green, go white. But I didn't know who he was till like they had to. But I didn't know afterwards. And he was like, "Yeah, no, that's like none of those voices are anywhere close to my voice. Like his voices sound so different, and he can do voices of people already that were done.
Well,
like,
I
did they
hope
replace
so.
Elmo Guy? They can get people that can do like the sim. Like, if you could do those, you're good, man.
Yeah, but he does like a good number of the like he does the main two.
Ah,
It would be
They're-
like
hey, how long's Rick and Morty been going on?
well, they're
The last
halfway
7
into a
years?
70
9
episode order.
How many years have they been going
They've been on like 5. I wanna say,
Okay,
5
so there
seasons?
definitely was some 15-year-old that's now 20 that been practicing these voices for 5 years, and I bet you can hit him.
Yeah, but
I mean,
again,
I
it'd be
wouldn't
like
say that,
having
though,
to
because-
replace
Type
Seth
in private
MacFarlane
chat
with
with
all
his
the other
Justin.
guy voices.
What's his
for
Justin?
season
Let me
1
see this
came
kid's
out
key.
2014.
Yeah.
So 9 years now.
Oh,
Also,
They haven't had a season every year.
Whoa now. What did this guy do? Don't say
okay,
what he
so they
did.
haven't had
I'll
a
check.
season
I'll
every
look.
year, but they've been around 9 years, right? But
So
also,
9
I've
years.
seen on Twitter. I've seen on Twitter so many people trying. I don't think so, Marco. I think
Oh
that-
no! Come on, you can't let the internet doesn't do anything fucking good. I'm talking like real life. Like, there's people that can do this. Believe me,
Yeah.
there's people that can do
No,
it.
I mean I hope so.
Tyler Strong-
They still
Tyler
have Dan
Strong
Harmon
will
still gonna be
probably do it.
working on writing it, but
What is this
Yeah.
kid's name? Justin.
Tyler
Roiland.
Strong.
Yeah,
Why
he's
is that something-
accused of abuse and
Hey, I'll look at it.
it's not good. They had to they had to let him go. But it's
Yeah.
still gonna be rough. Also, Corbin told me while we were getting ready, we are
How's it
losing.
going? It had to be done.
Titans
Everybody's
at
saying it has to
Doom
be done.
That's it for both of them. But I'm not too
Yeah.
surprised. I felt
What
like James
season are they
Gunn-
on Doom Patrol? I remember 1 and maybe 2, and then I think I fell off.
I fell off too. But I've been meaning to get back to them.
Yeah, that's it. I've been watching Titans more than Doom Patrol, and it's gotten better every year. It's been rough. The first season was really rough, but I've enjoyed
Yeah.
every other year. So I'm shocked. I mean, this season's been the best so far, in my opinion. And it has a really good mid-season finale. I liked what they did with Jinx. I thought it was really good, so I'm surprised a little bit. But at the same time, I mean, they already went through what? Season 1 was what's his name? Trigon. Season 2, Deathstroke. Season 3, Red Hood. Now his brother Blood. Like,
Well,
I mean,
for
they've kind
Titans,
of gone
yeah.
through. I think they've gone through everything they can go through. So I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, they even mixed in Blackfire. She would like made an appearance
Yeah,
in the
they
middle
threw
of
that in there
things.
too. Wonder Girl, like they did it. They touched their bases. I'm fine with it.
And as far as James Gunn coming in and taking over, I'm sure this doesn't fit
Fuck
into what he's
James
trying to do
Gunn.
too. So
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. All things got to come to an end eventually, and
Sorry, Noah.
four seasons is
What-
plenty.
what
Like
are
we don't
you
need
talking about that for? You're good.
Arrow or Flash
I'm just
situation.
saying, I'm just trying to, like,
No,
just
you're
trying to
saying
put
it,
the
Noah. I'm
dots
just
together.
so mad that Gunn's there. No, you're right. They don't fit in Gunn's vision. Gunn doesn't have a fucking vision. But the point is, you're right. We'll see how it goes.
You try to get him on a rant.
Nope, we're not giving him a
Start
rant
pushing
today.
him. Start pushing him. All right.
I'll
Well,
wait
here's
till
some
we get this
good
stupidity.
news, at least for me. I like Critical Role's Vox Machina, and now we're going to be getting the Mighty Nine spinoff. So I'm in. More entertaining D&D type animation is fine by me.
They used to call me the Mighty Nine. Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, it should be good.
Mm.
And plus, I think the first for this is like a free comic book day book, so there's some cheap ones out there.
Welcome back, Corbin.
And this is, but this kind of touches on. I kind of said this though. This kind of touches on what we were talking about D&D the other.
Yeah, about them
Couple
wanting to
weeks
get their
Yeah,
pay.
like you got to give them a little bit. I mean, really, 10% of this is going to be like. Dude, this is Critical Role's second thing they're rolling out, bro.
Yeah.
Based off of D&D, man. Pay
And
the
I'm
man
liking
his money.
season 2 of Vox Machina so far. We got 3 or 4. No, 3. I think it might be 3. But also good news,
Not good, James.
GoldenEye. It's not only coming to Switch. It's coming to Xbox Game Pass too.
It is, but the multiplayer is not going to be on Xbox.
Yeah.
So the online multiplayer is exclusive to Switch.
How long is this
No.
going to go on? Like, hey, no offense, but have you guys gone back and played GoldenEye?
I might.
I'm
I
going
want to teach
to.
my son how to play.
Nah, y'all say that, but once you get to start playing like all the other ones, like what are those things called now that they have? The ones where the ring keeps shutting down and everything. Like all the shooter games now that they have are so much better.
I know,
this
but
that, like-
my son's never really played shooter, so this would be a good intro for him. Like he's not really Call of
Yeah,
Duty
I don't
kid or
think you
Fortnite.
understand my gaming habits, Marco. I play
not good,
all of these games. I don't
mean,
care
just like I used to like Doom, and then I went back and played Doom when they remastered
well,
it.
Doom sucked.
I played this again. I played this like 2 years ago. I was like, wow, man, this really wasn't as good as I thought it
Yeah,
was.
I'm gonna play this with my friends and family online, and it's gonna be amazing. So
I went back and played
Okay.
Half-Life, and I was like, dude, this isn't what it used. Counter-Strike it. I was like, dude, this ain't
well,
what it
I mean,
used to
if
be.
you're gonna play sucky games to begin with, then they're gonna suck now too.
Oh, this was for the. Oh, you're talking about GoldenEye, the game that for the kids that actually couldn't play real games, like Counter-Strike.
No,
Oh,
it was a good game.
GoldenEye.
Ooh.
GoldenEye was on N64. Was the first
for the
game that I played.
for the kids that had no skills. GoldenEye, right? The kids that had no skills couldn't play Counter-Strike.
I
couldn't
never
play
played
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, couldn't
How's your Counter-Strike skills, Dub? Hey,
Never
I know
played
there's a Tetris challenge, but
I'm a Nintendo guy, dude.
Dub's the guy that every time afterwards have to unlock the golden gun just to play GoldenEye, bro. He couldn't play with anything else.
Erroneous on both counts.
That was erroneous. Your statements were all erroneous.
Wow.
That was good.
I figured I put that clip in there for now.
Yeah, see? Thank you, whoever this is. Tessa is a nerd. I appreciate this
I don't know who
person right
Tessa is. First of all, welcome, Tessa. I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat before.
Me neither, but
cool. Like,
She's got a channel
newcomer.
hello,
She's got her
Tessa.
channel. Go check her out.
Welcome, Tessa.
She's got what?
She's got a channel too.
Oh,
on
okay,
YouTube.
awesome.
I think I see her on Instagram too.
Corbin, shit! Don't send shit in the private chat like that, dude. You got me laughing. Who is that? I don't know who that person is, but whoever Tessa is, she got right. She went back as an adult. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not as good. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ryan? I love GoldenEye. You're right. Well, hey, also mention Dub don't have any of them skills.
I don't know what skills you want me to have. I like GoldenEye. It's a game that I like to play. I'm
gonna say I'm not
alone.
gonna trash the legend. GoldenEye was a legendary game. Listen, it may not hold up as well. I'm sorry, we're not gonna be enthralled for whole nights by Pac-Man like people used to be back in the day. You know, it is.
Oh, Dub will be playing this for 4 months. He will.
I play Tetris. I play Pac-Man. I play Mario.
I play Galaga still.
I play like games online. I played Tecmo Bowl online the other day against my cousin again.
See, that's what I'm telling you. Like, hey, GoldenEye used to, because of their split screen bullshit and people looking over at the other screen, used to start some helly fights. Beer bottles cracking over people's heads. I'm just saying.
Like, there were decisions made based on this and wrestling. Like, the N64 wrestling games, those were still the pinnacle, top of the line wrestling games still to this day. And things were decided based on the N64 game.
Hey, slap kill only is kind of dope.
Slappers only.
Hey, Patrick's right. Yeah, but Dub only does gold gun, right? That's it.
No, proximity mines.
Good times. Anyway, let's move it on.
Hey, look at Matt saying one on Russ. Get out of here, son. That'll be like slaps only.
We can't get rid of it. It's still there. It's still on top. And it's like 2 billion now worldwide. I still haven't seen it. I still don't know many people who have, but it's
not
still
me.
Going in the cash.
Somebody actually asked me if I'd go watch this movie.
Well, it's the top grossing movie of the year now.
Luckily, I said thank you. I'm busy. I cannot, so I got to go.
That's domestic and then worldwide 2 billion. So here we go. It's 2 billion.
Cosmic One wants to smoke too. I think from Matt. Everybody wants Matt to smoke and Rust.
What was very interesting about this is that James Cameron now has 3 movies that have all made at least $2 billion, and they are the last 3 movies he has made since 1997. He's only made 3 movies.
What are the other 2?
Titanic and Avatar 1.
So a movie 2 movies I haven't seen, and a movie I don't want to see.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I mean, I've watched When Jack Died. That's been about it, really.
What's When Jack Died? What's that about?
Titanic. The scene where he died. Because she just
got me and never watched it, bro. I got no clue what you're talking
about. That's what I did.
Do you want to take turns floating?
I mean, there's not a whole lot of movies out there to compare.
Hey, let me ask you a question. In Titanic, did a boat hit an iceberg and people died?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I know the story already. I don't need to watch that shit.
Yeah, well, you're right. Anyway, it really wasn't.
Hey, Cleveland. Hey, did you see? Rewind that tape. Did you see what Corbin just did? He went like this. He was like this. He was trying to look down. He was trying to look down his dress.
No.
I caught it, man.
Hey, no, I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I caught you. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I caught you.
Listen, I was just trying to straighten for the camera. It's good to be.
Oh yeah.
Just trying to orate. That's all.
Like what?
Damn it!
The screen don't move.
Corbin chain dry as hell right now. Okay.
Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm
I
just
think you
saying.
should just change the slide.
All right, sorry, Pete. We're ruining your news. Go ahead.
It's all right. There's nothing else to say. She got an Oscar nomination.
Forever,
She didn't win
okay?
yet. I'm hoping she wins.
All day.
He's all about that senior citizen life, bro.
Oh, man.
He is all about it.
So they're speculating that Ant-Man will be the first $100 million opener for this year. So, I mean, that's not too much of a surprise, but it's not going to make a ton more than that.
Oh my god, you guys are stupid. Go ahead.
It's going to probably be under Dark World. Not Dark. What was Thor: Love and Thunder? That was what I'm saying.
I have very mediocre expectations for this movie. So I have a feeling they are going to fit into those mediocre expectations, which means I will say this is a good movie.
We'll see.
Only thing I see mediocre about this movie is her haircut.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Like she's trying to go for the
She's growing it back
Who is
out.
this?
It's just not. This is
Wasp.
Wasp.
Evangeline.
The younger,
Evangeline
this is
Lilly.
the younger lady, the one that's supposed to be dating the dude, the Ant-Man dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Holy
Ant-Man's
shit!
older.
Okay, let me
She's-
tell you this.
no,
Don't get these pixie
to be
cuts.
fair,
to be fair,
she's
Paul Rudd's
in
like
her
50.
40s. He's in his 50s. I was about
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah,
He
but
might
she don't
look
look like
like
she's in her
he's
50s.
okay.
She looks like she's in her
Younger
60s, bro. Like
Lucifer,
65,
I
70.
carry cocoa butter. Real ones now. So I carry
She
You
looks
look at it,
old.
open.
That haircut makes you look old.
All right, moving over to DC. We're
Now
gonna get
this
a
I don't
trailer
think-
tomorrow for Shazam,
Okay, great.
and we got a
If
new
it's not
poster
Black Adam,
today. So new poster, trailer
Oh,
tomorrow.
Lucy Liu is in it, so maybe.
This dude looks old as shit too. Ooh, who's this
He's
bum?
also approaching his. Isn't he 41?
Yeah.
Zachary Levi.
Yeah, Chuck was a long time ago.
Yeah. Well,
This just looks like they found some bum on the street and gave him a flat top and were like, "Here you go,
What are
bro."
you talking about? He was Chuck.
I don't. You could say he was Chuck 80
What's
times.
Chuck?
That don't mean shit. Yeah, who's Chuck.
Chucky, like
Chuck E.
No,
Cheese?
the show Chuck,
Power.
where he had the dude from
Chuck E. Cheese.
Joe, I got you. That pixie cut is terrible.
I can't think of his name. But anyway, he was Chuck. Go check out Chuck.
Doesn't this guy? No, look at that shot in the yellow. Looks like this guy's a YouTuber like us, and he does children's songs, like the
No,
sun's
not-
in the sky, the
that's not
sun's
nice,
in
Peter.
the sky, SUN, the sun's in the sky. Yeah, see,
This guy looks like Nice Peter a little bit in that picture.
I was with.
Nom nom nom.
he was
nom,
Kurt
baby.
Warner.
Yeah, he was Kurt
Bagging
Warner in that
groceries?
movie about Kurt
I mean,
Warner.
he does look like somebody who would bag groceries. I believe that.
Anyway. Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, this is the picture that should be there.
Hey, it's
I didn't realize it
Kazar.
was layered when I redid it. But Leto apparently is going to be headlining
Oh, please
Tron.
don't. This fucking guy.
He's going to ruin another franchise.
Holy fuck, this guy. Are you just trying to make? Thank you. It was a beautiful song. Are you trying to just ruin my day today? Is this what's happening? You know, I was all pumped about tier list. I'm about to do the thing.
There was just some weird news this week. You don't like that? How
I
about
like Morbius, but that guy wasn't good.
Amazon's going to do Sex Criminals and Bitch Planet, apparently.
Yes, this is good news. I need to sell I got like 5 number ones of this.
I just don't see this as a series. Like,
it's so stupid. Have you ever read the book?
I
Sex
have,
Criminals?
and I don't get why you would try
It's
to adapt
stupid.
Sex
It is
Criminals.
so fucking stupid.
I just don't.
Dub, do you have a differing opinion?
Nope.
Of Sex Criminals? It's
Nope.
stupid.
No different opinion. Amazon's just looking for more properties because Invincible was so good, so they think other things that are comic books, they're falling into that trap, and like they have the money to spend. So
Yeah,
why
but there's other series they could have done.
well, there are, but they probably got this cheap.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah, because it is cheap. Hey, look at this. Thank you for that. It was a beautiful song. Number 2, somebody give it to him. A nerd could get yoked, but he still looks like a nerd. Give it to him. Where's the bell?
Ring the bell.
Thank you. I can't find the bell today.
Who's
I got
yoked?
it. It's right, still at the bottom. Right.
Who's what?
Above Boo this
Who's
man.
getting yoked?
Oh my God,
Zachary
that's
Levi.
you,
The
bro.
same guy.
But it's all a
Oh,
muscle suit.
I missed it. Sorry, I thought that meant okay.
It's all a fake suit.
Yes, it's not real. I mean,
It's not real. That's why it's
I
like
can
a
tell you what's
Halloween
yoked.
costume.
Yeah.
Corbin is kind of yoked actually, but he's also 20. Like when I was 20,
That's
I mean,
insane.
Is
That
this
hurts
something
a
we
lot.
need?
26.
Do we need this rebooted again?
You know, I'm down with it. I'll watch any Jason movie, any Halloween movie. It comes on. I'll watch it.
Yeah, but
I mean, how many? Listen, you got a serial killer killing people. Like,
I know.
put on a cool mask. You can remix that story 18 million times. You know, I get it. Is it necessary? No. Was Rob Zombie's Halloween movies necessary? No. But if they're on, I'll watch them.
Yeah, there's some weird like indie comics that work like as a comic, but I don't think we need to adapt it. And Sex Criminals, I don't see it as a show. Like Money Shot, that was it. Vault did that book. Like that was a fun read, but I don't see that being adapted to screen.
Tessa, that's interesting because like you didn't find the premise a little bit like, especially after like 7 and 8 issues, it got a little old. I don't know. Yeah, I think with Friday the 13th and Jason, there is people who will that you could do this. This can go on for another 50 years, and there'll be people watching it.
I guess. I don't know, but we're getting it again.
Yeah, you'll see me there.
So she's teasing a comeback. That's Quake.
Too young for you, Corbin? Too young?
Like I've been hearing things on and off for a while.
Stop, Marco.
I'm all in for this.
Yeah, I liked her.
Yeah,
she was good. She's one of the good parts of Shield.
Yeah. I actually don't think watched that whole show. I mean, I watched it from beginning to end, so it was really good.
So are you telling me they're going to bring back Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., or do you tell me that
I think they would bring her character maybe into S.H.I.E.L.D., maybe with Secret Invasion. I don't know. Like, she's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
Are into it.
I mean, we all know that, you know.
And she was a character in the comics before the show, so it's not like she's a TV show character that they're dragging over. Like, there's a precedent for her. So.
She was Blossom Utonium, you know.
We'll see.
Little fun. No, she was. They decided. Obviously, she left. But
the live action.
The Powerpuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
They were going to do a live action Powerpuff Girls show.
Yep, on the CW, and she was going to be Blossom.
That's the dumbest idea I heard today, and I've heard a lot of dumb ideas.
Blossom. She is.
We don't have a lot here.
That book is so hard to find in a high grade, man. I've been looking for one for years. Every one I've ever found has ticks in it.
Oh, Powerpuff?
No, the Quake, the Secret War.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's one of those all black covers.
Yeah, and it's that card stock, that thick.
Yeah, and that's so hard to get, like without a tick in there. Best one I've ever found is probably a 9.2. Are you singing Powerpuff Girls back there?
I think he is.
I guess. I don't know. I never watched the show.
I love that show.
As we can tell.
So we are, as you know, we're getting Invincible season 2.
Nice.
They've given us a rough idea of when we're going to see it.
Too bad it's on Amazon Prime.
Later this year.
Once again, like, I mean, I'm not saying that if you can find a site that you can stream anything that's on Amazon for free, you should do that, because I'm really against that, especially on most things. But like, if it's Amazon, I mean, feel free to steal from them.
Nah, this is good. This is worth the price of admission.
Just don't pay for
it. Worth the price of admission.
Nothing worth the price of Amazon.
And then now I got one more for you. Netflix, we're getting a 6th and final season of Cobra Kai, and I have to catch up because I'm still way behind.
Yeah, I think everybody after season 2 fell off this show.
No, people love the show. This is still getting strong ratings, and
no, I think there's a lot of people who fell off after season. Hey, Corbin, how many seasons of this you watch? 0.
Half of one.
Half of one.
Yeah, that's
what you got, 2.
And it was while I was at the barber shop, so
0. Yeah,
like 20 years before Corbin was born.
I actually haven't watched it. I have no interest in watching this.
It's just not my thing. And
not me either. I want to hear. First off, Daniel's a bitch boy, and so is the bad guys were never that bad. You're
His move was illegal anyway.
Yeah, it's all stupid.
Yeah,
and then they put one of the Will Smith kids in there. I mean, this whole franchise is
no. We
trash.
don't count that.
I actually thought that was a good.
No, that was a messed up thing because that wasn't even karate. It was kung fu. Like
it was kung fu.
That made no sense. Why would you call a karate kid?
You know,
doing kung fu. They're not the same thing.
Is this Daniel? Is the Danielson kid still there getting smacked around in the second one?
What?
Probably. Who knows?
Danielson, is he in this Cobra Kai thing getting smacked around or no?
No, I don't know where they're at now, but I think they might be friends.
Either. That was like, you're not. It was bad. Like, I mean, nostalgia wise, I didn't even like it back then. I was like, what? Turn around and beat the shit out of somebody, kid. Why are you running around looking like a tub? Get out of here with that nonsense.
He doesn't look like it was a shower.
Yeah, and he should have got hit in the face for wearing some dumb shit like that to pop.
After all,
he was at that party bumping into every motherfucker. Next thing you know, somebody's like, yo, dude, stop stepping on my new shoes. The dude did it again. He did it again, and then cockblocked somebody by knocking into somebody's girl. And the dude's like, hey, I'm going to mess you up. And he's like, you guys are bullies. No, stop taking the stupid ass costume.
Not at all what happened.
Yeah, you just didn't see the behind the scenes, Pete.
None of that
That's
happened.
what happened.
That is in no way, shape, or form
behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, it did. You got the edited version. You got the retold version. You got the retold version. And then all of a sudden, he's throwing water on people, just having a good time, smoking a little dub, having a little drink in the bathroom. You know, it's a high school dance. You got to do that stuff to get by because Tina, she still got zits everywhere, and your voice is cracking all the time because you ain't hit puberty yet. So, like, I get it, man.
Like 25 when he filmed that.
He was, but he still looks like a man child. My point is this. He went around that party just throwing cold water at people that are just trying to get by. He was picking on them. He was actually the bully. He was the bully.
Yeah, do you watch too much How I Met Your Mother and Barney's theory of how
Barney? I like Barney because he got a stormtrooper thing costume, but I didn't watch that much How You Like
Barney I know loves everybody.
Tessa, this is actually kind of light. You got like it's kind of like a watered down version. So
yeah, he's not even begun to rant.
Yeah, this is just the beginning.
That wasn't even a rant. That was just
You'll
explaining how things go. I'll turn it down. I'll turn the mic down though. Is it too loud, guys?
We only got one toy.
Let's try to get this mic adjusted.
We only got one toy, and it's Little People Seinfeld. I don't know why, but it made me smile, so I put it in the news.
I like these things. Give him the bell. Give him it.
Right in the news.
All right. Who got the bell on hold? Where's the bell?
Ring the bell.
All right.
I actually do kind of like these. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of fun, right?
Little People's fun. Who's this bald guy? Who's the bald guy eating a turkey leg?
That's T-Bone.
T-Bone?
Oh, the guy with the turkey leg? That's Kramer.
Oh, the racist dude. Oh yeah.
Butter.
Yeah, the guy all the way on the left is T-Bone. The lady in the
T-Bone.
red is Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine.
Oh, what? Okay.
You're just confusing Marco all over the place, but I'm with you. Dub.
All facts. Everything I said was in fact.
Cool. You guys watch this show, huh? A lot of them?
I watched all of them.
Yeah, I watched
never
every one.
watched
times.
Yeah,
the song was good.
Corbin.
Like, yeah.
You know
But then
what
again,
used that music? Ski Patrol. We were watching Ski Patrol the other day, and like throughout that movie, there's little bits where it's like
Little people. Those little people things are cool though. I don't know about that show, but
yeah, Ski Patrol. All right, in the comics. Well, I just put this one in here because I don't know. It's here. Yeah.
Kind of
Ben
feels
Riley.
wait. Time out. Is it a week? Was there a Spider-Man book?
Yeah.
So they have first appearance.
Well,
Or
it's
new
not
costume.
it's a new outfit, and he's now
New
called
outfit. Okay,
King
new
Chasm
outfit.
in Dark Web.
He's named what? I'm sorry. What now?
King Chasm. This is Ben Riley.
I'm sorry. He's named what? Oh, they fucked Ben Riley up.
Oh yeah.
He became Chasm like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Now he's king.
Oh.
Chasm.
I mean, okay. He looks like a Power Ranger villain, but sure.
Yep.
With wings. Yeah.
You guys like Venom?
Time.
Yeah.
Because 35th anniversary, we're going to be getting.
Oh, please no.
Have you guessed
I
it?
was gonna
It's
say,
another Venom game.
yeah, I was about to say when you said you like Venom, like I do, but I'm not sure we'll have to share this news.
Good
I
call.
really
Good
like
call. Hey, I dove right into that. That's my fault. I fell right into it.
Yeah,
Corbin put his toe in the water. I dumped in and just got cold bath today. All right.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, Bruce, how bad is anybody reading Amazing Spider-Man? It's got to be just
I'm
horrible.
still getting
right
it, but I've not caught up on reading. I haven't got into Dark Web,
I read it a couple weeks ago, but alternative
which is
method
why I was like,
wasn't
what?
great.
When I saw it in the news.
Hey, over under how many fucking times they bring Todd back to do some stupid fucking Venom thing in this?
3.
What?
Will he do it?
No, he's not going to do
Okay.
it. They'll reuse his art probably.
Yeah, and he won't
That
sign
should
it.
count.
Yeah.
Oh, he would. Hey, you signed it. Hey, you give him a big enough check nowadays, he'll do it.
No, he's not. But we'll
I don't
just
think
hold
so.
that thought, though. Hold that thought.
bet.
Somebody else might be coming.
Liefeld? Tell me
No,
it's
not
Liefeld
yet.
doing a Venom.
Next story. It's after this.
Dude, could you imagine Liefeld doing a Venom too?
It's
Oh
not
my
him,
God,
but
how
he's come
bad.
back already. He's done Deadpool cover.
I know, but like if he did Venom, so he's like spitting in his boy's face,
Oh.
that would be hilarious. All right, go ahead.
Anyway, we're getting a new Avengers team. Once Aaron wraps up his run, we're getting this squad that's going to be composed of Iron Man, Thor, Cap, Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, and Vision. I don't know why they call it an MCU-friendly roster, because Iron Man's dead. Thor said he's retired. Captain America aged is like 90. Chadwick's gone.
I mean,
Scarlet
I
Witch,
think
they
it's-
said she's done too. And, well, Vision's white and disappeared. So I don't know how this is MCU-friendly.
I would say MCU friendly compared to other iterations.
Well, because you know, because you know all the characters. All the characters
Exactly.
are in
Like
movies.
you can, they're bankable because hey, it's just like you saw them in the movies. Not really.
Well, I
but,
guess Sam Wilson. If they go with Sam Wilson Cap, then
As
we've
you
got
know,
that.
I've
Yeah.
always thought that the Avengers are a trash team. So
Justice League was always better.
Give me another one on this one because
See, AOA kind of spoiled the next bit. It's Capullo might be jumping over.
Oh God.
To do something.
I don't like that.
He teased this little weirdo sketch.
That's exactly what it would be. That would be his entire. I don't know. I'm a fan of Capullo in like limited focus quantity.
Yeah, so if we just get like a mini or something, I'm fine.
Yeah,
with that.
his style for Wolverine. I feel like.
What if he's not doing Wolverine? What if he's doing Wild Child? What if that's a Wild Child sketch?
Why would it be a wild?
I mean, you don't know. You don't know. Who are you, Pete? You don't know.
True, we don't know. Or what was the Marvel Legends figure they just released? It was like Fang or something, like some lesser known Wolverine offspring of some kind. Maybe it's that.
What? Wild Child was Sabretooth's kid, wasn't he?
Yeah. In the Age of Apocalypse or so. Well, it depends.
No, it was before that.
Age of Apocalypse, it wasn't his child. It was just like his little sidekick.
Yeah.
Then in A2 or whatever it was, the other Avengers universe with all the kids, there was a
previous to that, though. Previous to that, he was too, because he was the hunting dog for whatever, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's all convoluted nonsense, and we'll have to fix that next week when we talk about it.
Yeah, bring back some Alpha Fright. Don't say anything. Don't give away our stuff, dude.
It's all right. It's teasing for the 40 or so people in here. And that's it for the news, though.
This is a very DC heavy week, folks. So next week's gonna be I think what Pete's saying is next week's gonna be a very Marvel heavy week.
Recalibrate.
Damn, I'm so sore. So much freaking snow out here, bro. All right.
What do you want to do next? You want to get to the reviews?
Yeah, let's get to I don't know. Do I?
Unless you want to dive right into your tier list first, we can do those later.
No, we can get. I also got C list too, believe it or not. But shoot,
tier list is the main event.
Oh, that's right. C list is gone because you left.
Yeah, it's back. But let's do reviews so we can get it over with.
So we can get it over with.
Hashtag get them over with.
Oh,
hey, to be fair, I thought this would be when the books. Well, again, a couple of these were suggested from you guys, the viewers. I thought it would be a better reading week, but. Well,
I want to speak out because Pete added an extra book on there. He added Darkwing. Did you add Darkwing into this? Are we doing that one too?
It's short though.
Okay, it is, but I will say that he added that book in. The rest are suggestions from the chat. Feel free to give us suggestions for next week. We'll review them again. All right. I mean, maybe we won't. Go ahead.
We'll figure it out. We'll see. But here, I'm going to run the thing.
Bruce, it's heavy, bro. It's like heavy snow too. So
it was like all day, yeah, for us.
Starting at like our new comic book day recap. All right, we're gonna start off a little rough here.
You could have taken that drink while we were doing the promo thing and nothing.
No, I was getting ready.
Or while we were talking to Bruce about
I'm gonna need more than one because we're starting off with DC here.
Nemesis Reloaded. Okay, BK, isn't that number 3 on Nemesis Reloaded though? Is that coming out next week? Number 3, BK.
Maybe.
We can do it.
Yeah, 2 are out so far. I don't know. Next week, I know we got the Blade's Daughters next week. I thought it was this week, but it's next week. We can look at that maybe.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Bow. Ooh.
Action 1051.
First supersized issue.
Whoa.
More pages.
So I will tell you that. I'll tell you this about
cover. Let's just get this out of the way.
Power Girl.
The foil one was actually probably the best one. I didn't see it until I went to the shop, but it was on hold for somebody. They didn't have any left. But the embossed foil metallo cover was actually kind of nice for being a gimmick cover.
Okay.
Just saying.
Was it a regular open order?
Yeah, it was just one. It was like $5.99. It was expensive because it had the gimmick.
Hey, who's the girl on the right?
Power Girl.
It's Power Girl. Power Girl.
That's thick Power Girl, and she kind of thick.
She has the power. Okay.
The same girl.
Same girl. Same girl.
People complain about the Nakayama saying her head's too tiny, which once they said
which was the Nakayama?
Oh,
the one on the left.
Yep.
The other one looks like she got a doll head put on a half-assed person's body. So.
I respect Power Girl wherever. It's all in the power.
All right. You want me to get into it?
Absolutely.
Stage setting. Here we are. Daily Planet. A lot of people ready to riot, and then all of these super
holy trash.
A whole gaggle of super people show up. I mean,
this is great.
Everybody they brought them. Everybody.
I didn't even know that guy's face was like changing. He just looked like he growled back at a fucking dog. I don't get it.
Oh, yeah, Metallo. And yeah,
So stupid.
To be
there's
fair, he
Metallo.
kind of always looks like that.
Hold on, though. Isn't this supposed to be a new arc? It is,
Yeah.
part 1.
It said
So you
first
should be
issue.
semi-introducing shit. They didn't do that.
Right.
Go ahead.
Like I'm looking at. I haven't read an Action Comics Superman book. I can't tell you when. And I'm like, okay, they're gonna give us a little background, tell us what's going on,
Oh, the
fill us
granny
in the
goodness.
story. Yeah,
Nope.
no.
They just threw you right into.
Right
it was
in
so bad.
with like
Superman.
50
Keep going. Don't stop.
50
Keep moving these
characters
pages.
with the S on their chest.
And there's Metallo, and apparently he's working for a hologram Lex Luthor. And then
So how many? Is there 50 Supermen now, or what's going
they're
on?
all hanging out in the house. Look, they're playing video games, and then they're playing like a board game or D&D in the background.
I just love what DC's doing. This is so cool.
What's up, Zach? You think this is cool?
There's so much
Dude,
going on.
I'll be honest with you. No, hey, you gotta speed this up because I couldn't even finish this.
But what about like the
No.
chains and sex joke that they had
Yeah,
in here with
stupid.
Lois went speeding in?
Lois Lane's got superpower speeds now too.
Apparently,
It's a whole super Hitman family. Isn't that what we wanted? Like, this is great.
yeah. Well, yeah, and they adopted these twins. I don't even know where these twins came from, but they adopted.
no.
these twins.
They don't even give you a backstory about it. Nothing.
Nope.
Who knows? Who cares?
Nope.
This
Like
is
it
good.
made them great. To be fair, it's probably been going on in the book for a while. I just haven't been reading it, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
and
the
that's fine.
point, it's a new story arc. They should be
Right.
bringing you up to speed.
Right.
Then they didn't really do that. And yeah, here we go. There's
I mean,
press
they had
conference.
all the extra pages to do it too. They didn't do any of this shit.
Press
It's terrible.
conference. They brought some of the super people, but nope, not Superman, because Lois and Clark have to be there covering it as their reporter selves. And then Metallo shows up, starts wrecking some shop. I didn't put the whole thing in here, and yeah, then he basically takes the team down.
Bruce, I get that, but they have to give you a little bit of a back thing. I mean, that's
Okay.
so actually, this first story wasn't terrible though. This was not by far the worst of the stories.
It was quick. It was.
This is actually probably the best of the stories, to be honest.
Yeah, I read this digitally on my iPad, and I was reading it last night, and I got to this point. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then there's more story. So
And there's more.
Yeah, when there came more, I was like, oh no.
Here we go. There's more. It's the story of Superman bringing little John Kent home, apparently.
So this is still Superman. This is the same Clark Kent Superman, right?
Yes.
And now this is Lois Lane, but she ain't fast anymore. This is what I'm telling you. This shit's
Not
so
yet.
fucking confusing.
So this is, I'm guessing this takes place before.
Is this a flashback?
Yeah, this is a
Yes, this is a backstory.
Look how little the kid is, right? So I'm guessing it's a flashback.
They gotta set the stage for what you're already reading now,
And then
go back to go forward.
Apparently, like something is missing from this lab.
Yo. Give Zaggy they all went on rent. Makes sense to save money, dude.
Apparently there's a spike from Doomsday that the kid stole, and somebody shows up in a spaceship, and I don't know.
Right. So what I got out of it is like Doomsday, from the Doomsday back in the day evolved somehow into Doombreaker.
Yes.
Superman fought with him again in the Superman 75 anniversary issue, I'm guessing.
Yep.
So like that was Doombreaker, so it's a more evolved version of Doomsday.
Ring the bell!
All right. I also forgot. Thank you. I also forgot that these were. So this isn't interchangeable with the other story we were telling. This has nothing to do with the guy turning green.
No. Nothing to do with Metallo.
No,
Same fucking characters, but they have nothing to do with each other.
Well, this character is one of the dozen super characters in the first story.
All three of them are.
Well, three of them. Yeah, we got 3 of the dozen.
Good. So that's fucking good.
There's your connective tissue.
Yeah. Okay.
But here we go. We got another story that
Third
I didn't see
story.
Power Girl in the group of all the other super people, but
Right.
she's here.
So who's the other woman?
I had no clue what the shit was. I gave up at this. This point, I just gave
Yeah,
up. I fucking was like,
honestly,
I'm done. I can't. What the fuck? How many fucking words? Look at how small the print is. How many words are you putting?
There was a lot of filler backstory.
Bro, either write a novel or don't write a novel. But like, come on, man.
Yeah, I had no patience either. And then she got a new costume, so it's not as revealing, but still has that open spot in the chest. So I guess they couldn't get rid of that.
Well, they made a joke about it, so yeah, it's about her boob sweat.
And then Nightwing shows up.
Yeah.
With Beast Boy stuck as a little calf or something.
Yeah, so I told you I was reading this on my iPad last night, and I literally woke up when my iPad like fell and hit my mouth because I fell asleep while reading this.
Yeah, I was actually in the bath, as I said earlier, and I just took it. I said, dude, this is not making it relax anymore. I shut it off. I put it in the thing. I sat back.
Yeah. Apparently they fight some red creature that's actually Beast Boy, and then Beast Boy's back. I don't know. This story was not
Beast
great.
Boy's inner mentality is fighting with itself. He couldn't transform, so Power Girl went into his psyche to help him figure it out. She kept being attacked by Beast Boy's other forms. By the end of it, she fights it, unravels his tree, and it comes
Glad I
out,
didn't
and Beast
finish
Boy
reading
can
this.
turn back into
Yeah, it
whatever
wasn't
he
good.
is. That's the
Hey,
story.
Nightwing's a good title.
Nope.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Yep. I got done
we can
reading
also
that,
say-
and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I
Corbin.
read this.
Dub, you explained it, but at the same time, that's all it was.
It's what it was.
Corbin,
yeah.
what do you guys say about that?
It wasn't even salad.
It wasn't a good
it was
week for
rotten
DC.
salad.
No,
It's not
you
been a
missed
good-
last week. We had Nightwing. Nightwing was great.
Nightwing was so good.
Oh no, I said this week. But
Yeah,
no,
I know. That's
I
what I'm
did
saying. But
miss
you
last
missed your
week.
Nightwing last week.
Oh darn it! Yeah, I mean, I started listening, but I missed this. Power Girl's never had a cool story. That's true. I mean, she doesn't have many prominent stories. I feel like.
Yeah,
I
Eric.
don't know.
Thank you. What's up?
I
Yeah,
don't know. Action just sucks. It's not a good way of showcasing her. But then
the
again,
first
I-
one, the first story was okay. It progressively got worse to a point of just stupidity. So, all right, next up.
All right. Well, now we've got some Marvel, and I feel like you know what? I need to. Where the hell is it? There it is. Just want to change the background a little bit. Let's go with this one. All right. So for Marvel, it ain't gonna get better. We got Sins of Sinister. And to be
Okay,
fair,
I'm not going to defend this book, but go ahead.
I had, well, we'll go over. This one also had a number of covers. I didn't see the Strike Force Moriarty.
I didn't see the Strike Force either. I would have bought that.
That
Instead,
I would have bought that one.
So
I
this
got
is
the,
like an event that crosses over.
Yeah, it's a start off to an event, and Marvel, since after it's funny because they make a joke about the '90s in here, and since the '90s they've done Sinister dirty as shit, dude. They really have done them dirty.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
this
King
is
in Black, where it's like going to be a bunch of Sins of Sinister issues, plus going to cross over into all the other books,
Yes,
right? Okay,
Yeah.
just
which
making
is
sure.
not going to be good.
yeah, they jump. I don't know what I was thrown for a loop. It's right. You start off, it's like plus 10 years. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, plus 10. Yeah.
Like, what? Okay.
Yeah,
and
it
then they
looks
show
so-
Sinister.
What is
All
that
these.
artwork? Why does he look so? Oh, I don't like that.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, he looks like a bad like Powerpuff Girl villain.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
a lot of this was
Don't
taken
get
off
Corbin
of the.
singing the song again.
So what was this? They did some other storyline. They did some other storyline where Sinister had a fucking whole. I was gonna see who wrote this book so I could just curse him out, but where he had a whole town of Sinister people and Mrs. Sinister was
Oh,
there.
well,
And
that's
everything
not
else.
enough. We got the Matrix. See, he's got
Yeah.
the whole world.
Same
in his
shit.
hands now.
It was exactly the same way they drew him, though. Same shit.
But
Yeah,
okay,
that's
now they bring us
terrible.
back to the present where they're throwing Sinister in the pit, and the whole whatever the cadre of I forget what they call their little council, the Greek council or whatever. But then it's revealed, look, they're Sinisters. Look, the Professor X takes off his thing. He's got the diamond. White Queen, she's got the diamond. Was that Hope and Exodus? They got it too. They're Sinister peeps.
Yeah, I bought the.
So they go into this whole thing where they've got all these plans, but these people have all who've been resurrected through the Krakoa, whatever,
Yeah.
all have little bits of Sinister in them because,
So hold on. So
Planet
Hickman's
of
what's his name? The guy that used to write
Hickman.
Yeah, Hickman had a good plan going on. They kind of took it over and had Sinister come in here, and he was supposed to be helping them out, but you could tell it was fucking stupid. They couldn't figure what's going on. So Sinister had, after he killed them, injected a couple of these people with his own DNA, pretty much, and he's trying to convert them all.
Not just a few. Like he's got a bunch of them.
Well,
And
it
then
keeps growing over the next 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Then they're talking about all these plans. The people, should they open up the resurrections to the regular humans? And they're like, how are we going to do that? In practical terms, like, oh, don't worry about it. We got a plan. And then some people.
Well, no. So the whole plan is for Sinister to infect all these people to create super mutants at one point. But
yeah, he just wants to
they decide to
have everybody.
He's using the resurrection. He's using the genetics, and he's using Moira's power to change reality.
Yeah, it's
So
stupid.
he's altering reality. He's injecting his DNA into people, and he's resurrecting them from death or killing them off. And
we do get
with
super
diamonds
fucking.
in their heads.
We do get that's how Sinister always does with his DNA. Is that
And it's
diamond.
Kieran
Yes.
Gillen writing it. K-I-E-R. Kieran Gillen.
Gillen. Yeah.
Okay, so we do get Superstorm though, which is kind of dope.
Yeah, well, we'll get there, and then we jump.
Oh, the
to,
band shit,
what a year in? I think.
dude.
we
We're gonna
jumped
be
to plus-
6 hours if you don't speed up some.
Well,
of
I'm
these. This
trying
is a
to,
long
but
one,
you're talking about other stuff. So a plus year in, we got Ben Urich, Going to see
Oh,
J. Jonah
man.
Jameson,
Look,
testing him, and say, "Hey, you were
Nobody
sinister."
gives a shit about this panel, though.
Hey, I'm
Why are we
just saying
talking
it
about the
happened.
panel?
He's like, "Oh yes, I am a sinister." Ha ha! You think that test's gonna work?
Jesus
So
Christ.
it's just leading into we're gonna get a lot of crazy nonsense happening now.
Real quick, who is the guy in the hat?
What the
Who
hell
is that?
happened this
I
week?
think it's Ben Urich.
Yeah, Joe.
Oh, all right.
They decided to put all the worst. Who fucking wrote this again?
Gillen. And then Forge is making some weapon for a satellite laser that's going to shoot Krakoa and lobotomize him. And then Wolverine kills Doug Ramsey. And they're like, "Oh, sorry, humans, we fucked up. We lost all your guys' stuff. So if you guys want to get resurrected, you got to come back and we'll give you a mutant gene and you guys are in. And then they'll get the Sinister in them. So get all these people signing up to be Sinisters. Then they're jumping around. They're showing, look, the freaking Avengers are there, taking everything down. They let Sinister out of the pit, but he's like, "All right, guys, you let me out of the pit, thanks, but I'm going to go watch from the sidelines. I'm going to go play in my lab." And he goes wandering off to do his lab thing.
No, that's not what he said.
Meanwhile-
He said this was his master plan.
Yeah,
they
his
had to
master
move him
plan.
out
Then we're
the-
seeing things like, look, they're shooting juggernauts through Thanos' head, which was kind of cool.
I
You
actually
got-
thought they were going to go that route where they did the alternate Earth shit. And
Yeah,
they
the
kinda
Namor,
did.
apparently, he was also infected, so he jacked Dr. Doom, who asked him for his help. You got the Fantastic Four killing each other. The Eternals were in there, too. I didn't put an Eternals panel, but they were mixing it up. The Avengers apparently went bad, and so they killed the president or something. So the X-Men get to come in to save the day.
What is
The mutants
going
are great.
here?
Everybody else is bad.
This part right here was good. The whole
The
alternate
pilot's good,
universe
but I'm not
shit
getting-
was actually
oh.
like something I was like, okay, cool. But then they just ruined it. They
Yeah.
they
But you didn't
neutered
like it when she's like, "That's not Nightcrawler."
I actually kind of like how they brought in Beast-ass Nightcrawler. Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool still too.
Oh, did I
It's the
do
same
my
page as you just did.
Oh yeah, there it is. So yeah, that's not Nightcrawler. And it's like, "Oh, here, you want your real Nightcrawler? Here he is." So he's all,
That gave you back to Age of Apocalypse vibes. That was kind of cool. I dug that.
yeah, here he is. And then she freaks out and gets pulled away, fighting all the evil, sinister X-Men. And it turns out that Destiny and Mystique, who've been missing for a while now, they pulled her in and said, "Yeah, we knew this."
Well, no,
was
I think
going
she
on."
gave herself to the mother, and then how she became Superstorm.
Yeah, but
Superstorm.
they're now a rebellion apparently against the Sinister.
Cap does not. They kill Cap flat out. Cap gets killed.
Yeah, and then they also Sebastian Shaw is given like hell or something, and then like Mystique runs wild when Thor leaves, and then Wanda gets killed with Doctor Strange. They just start offing all these characters. They just take them out of play, and then Sinister's walking the streets and going, "Hey, look what I built! Hey, great for me!" But then he realizes that even though he infected some of the like Professor X and whatnot, they still have part of themselves in there. So he's like, "Oh."
But this just always
Not
happened. This happened with him the last time they did this shit. They
He's like,
fucking.
"Oh, they still got their own ideas." So he's a little disappointed, goes back to his lab to find out somebody ripped him off.
Oh, well, he's stuck down there too. They set him up.
Yeah, so there we go. Now we got plenty more tie-ins and God knows what to happen in this weird-ass alternate universe. It's going to get undone anyway. So I don't know what the point of this was.
So
They
this
should have just done
comic
it.
was 100% exactly why there hasn't been a good X-Men comic since X-Men 142.
Yeah. Yeah. This is bad.
This was absolute
Trash.
waste of my time.
Trash.
I don't ever want to. I will not read any more of this into Sinister. I don't want to. I don't like X-Men anyway, and this didn't help at all.
Oh, I like
This
X-Men,
was
but this is
absolute
stupid.
garbage.
I do too, and I don't like this, and I like Sinister. But
Yeah,
I
not
didn't
this
like
Sinister.
this.
Yeah, this was terrible.
Yeah, this was so bad.
Chris Angel.
Yeah,
dude, Sinister's history has got some, literally has got some of the best stuff they could have developed, and they have progressively dropped the ball with it. There's actually parts of this book where you're like, okay, cool. If they go this route, it's going to be really good.
yeah, like 2 pages.
Yeah, like 4 pages, but yes, yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
it.
they
Like
fucked it
I mean,
up.
like oh,
Well, it didn't go good. So there we have another.
I'm making
So the
sure I
big
pick a
2
book
books
to
that were
read next time.
suggested, both big 2 books that suggested were trash. All right,
Here's the
let's
third
get to
book that was
Independence.
suggested, but I'm gonna have to lean on you guys because I'm so far behind on this. I didn't know what the hell was going on, and we're jumping over to Image,
This was really good.
starting a new story arc for Saga. But
No,
like
it's
I
good.
said, I had
It's
no
good.
idea where I was picking up, so I was kind of lost. Again, I'm just behind. It's just
I have never read a Saga book until I read this book.
What'd you think of it?
I thought this was the best thing of all the things that we read. And
It's easy to
not
pick up.
Easy, yeah, easy to pick up and read. and I actually wanna read more Saga based on what I read today.
Yeah,
So,
no, it's good. I just
it was
didn't know
really
what was
good.
going on.
I didn't either, but it was really
I don't
good
think you
what I
needed
read.
to that much. Like, okay, so there's 2 kids.
Yep.
Obviously, I can't give you the whole backstory of Saga. Pretty much, there's 2 warring factions. That's Miko is the dad. That is not his mom. That's not the one that has a kid. That was his that was his side chick for a while. Keep going. So he's having a flashback. She's having a memory flashback. Turns out that she's fucking the Will now. For those people that watch. By the way, there's Lion Cat. What up, Lion Cat? Yeah.
I also cut out the nudity bits because there was.
I only got 2 pops, and one of them is a Lion Cat pop right there. Holla, love it. Oh, what's her name? Grew up. Wow, holy shit, she's really grown up, which is cool. We get to see her flash forward, and she's like, "Wait, why aren't you with your wife?" And she's like, "Me and my wife just whatever, fuck ever." It was always kind of fun.
time apart.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Some titties and stuff, so the spankers will like it too.
Yeah, I left that out just to.
So then they get back and they get Hazel's story, and she's with the princeling, and they're like bumming around in a tent city, and you're like, "Yo, what up? Go." And it looks like for a second you're like, "Oh shit, they know that he's the princeling," but she pauses off as like, "Yo, I'm the princeling. He's the princeling. My brother's the princeling." Ha ha ha. And they're like, "Oh yeah, there's no way the princeling's out here bumming around." So they throw her some cash, and now mom's got another new look. So she's gone from drug addict to hooker to house mom to
Amazon.
I thought she was I thought she was like a security guard, but it turns out she's like an Amazon warehouse worker.
Yeah, it's like fulfillment.
Yeah.
Amazon fulfillments is what I took it as.
It's Star Wars, but more aliens and sex. I don't know if that's true. It's just in space.
Then we got the crazy Polaroid ship.
So then the ant comes back, which is kind of crazy.
This is what I do. This is part of the logic. I didn't know who this dude was.
Hmm?
Because again, I'm telling you, I've only read like.
Oh yeah. Well, he's just talking like. Okay, no, keep going. It's not. That's not a dude. It's like a chick dude. Isn't she a hermaphrodite? She's a hermaphrodite, right? Everybody in the chat.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I think she's a hermaphrodite.
Then this other person comes and like, "Oh, your buddy screwed me over."
Okay, so the hermaphrodite was in prison with the mom and Hazel. Okay. And they were friends. So now she's back, but she's like, "Hey, I gotta go find my friend." Will is the bald-headed guy that was banging the other chick with horns.
Yeah, got that.
So he's a bounty hunter. So they're gonna go. She's a bounty hunter now too. She's gonna go find it. Yes, it has both. Thank you, Zaggy. And then they flash back to the mom and the child.
And they're going into this like little like trading swap meet kind of thing.
Because she wants to get off the planet because there's a war starting on that planet again too.
She's like, "Hey, I got this, I got that."
The lady's like, "Oh man, I will get you out of here." But she actually said, she's like, "I'm going to bring," which is kind of cool because I think it has been. The story was always been weird when it lacks Miko because you're just like, I think he early on had hinted that Miko comes back. So now they're saying they're going to bring Miko back from the dead. Usually that shit doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Miko's Hazel's. There was the guy that you saw at the beginning.
And the horns at the beginning.
Oh gosh, and he's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead. Oh yeah, he's dead.
The one that the other lady was dreaming about.
Right.
Yes.
Because she loved him, but he actually left her for this lady with blue hair who's an opposite species to one species. Yeah.
And the daughter has the horns, but she's wearing that necklace that keeps the horns
down, but she's also got the wings. So you got horns or wings, and that's how you know what's the faction you're with. One's Romeo, the other's Juliet, and they're just always fighting.
Capulets and Montague or whatever. But yeah, so that was it for Saga. But like I said, I just felt lost because I knew a little
Once again, beautiful artwork. Yep. Pacing
Fiona Staples.
Staples. Yep. Pacing was magnificent. Words were not being wasted, unlike the DC books. And the story made sense, and you could pick it up at any point. I felt like you could pick this up right now after the hiatus, and you can pick it up and go with it.
Yeah, I swear to you, I own a couple trades of Saga. Never read a book in my life. I've been meaning to I have the first couple trades.
Just wait till you see Fat Troll Small Penis.
I want to read it. Well, that doesn't make me want to read it, but I do want to read it. But I want to read the book, and I'm excited. And
you should. It's good.
After reading this, I'm like, holy crap! I don't know what I'm missing, but
I should have said that because you would have turned to that page and been like, "What the hell am I reading?" Like, it's good though. No, I'll be honest. Even though they do that like shock stuff, everything's usually pretty darn good with it.
Yeah,
so, I just have to, like I said, I got to catch up. So I just felt like I knew enough to get me confused because I'm like, oh, where did I leave off? And that's
what's funny is Tess brings up a good point. What's funny is all these characters are like fantasy / real animal characters, and they somehow make the whole book just always feels familiar.
Yeah.
Like when I read that Sinister book, I was like, fuck man, I wish X-Men felt like X-Men. I read this, I was like, shit, saga. You know, it's that good. You just
Right,
you
but
know
I
you're
care
reading
way more about these characters that I have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
Than
Yeah.
even though I know some of the X-Men. I didn't know who
Right,
half the X-Men
right.
were, but I could
Yeah.
give a rat's ass about any of them. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I really care. I
Hazel's
I'm
kind
like,
of
oh,
fun.
what
Plus,
happened to this girl?
Plus, you got a couple psychopath ass kids running around,
Yeah.
which is nice. It's always good to
I mean,
get
that's always
psychopath
good.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And
we
the guy
got
with
one
the
more.
TV screen face was kind of cool too.
One more book going over to Dynamite. Yes,
No,
yeah,
no,
I threw it in because I was looking forward to it. I mean, it's Darkwing.
Can I ask you a question? When you guys were reading this, did you start reading it in the voices?
A little bit, yeah. When I was reading,
I caught myself reading the voices. I was like, but because of the pacing, the comic book unfortunately doesn't pace out like the cartoon.
No, it doesn't. That was actually what was throwing me off too.
Yeah,
but yeah, I was in my head. I could hear the danger and all that stuff.
I just like after the third or fourth page, I was like, damn, the pace. I was like, there's something wrong with this.
There are dozens. I just picked 2 of them, but there are literally at the back of this book. There's 4 pages of covers.
Dynamite,
at the back of this book.
Right.
Ooh,
I'm sure there's like versions and foil versions,
love that
and ultraviolet versions of all of them.
Nice one.
But DNA did the main cover, right?
411.
Frank Miller, yep.
I like that one. I think that's a 1 in 10.
Me too.
I didn't get it.
I like that one too. That's very nice.
But they kind of set it up. There's a cityscape. He's going to be jumping down to do like a press conference like thing. He goes down. He's there to answer questions. He starts telling stories of some of his, his great adventures, I guess. And then they brought this dude out. He starts telling a story, and they make the joke like 2 hours later, and he's still going. And then Megavolt shows up, and we got our villain here in the issue, and he attacks everybody's cell phones and shocks everybody and turns them into like a little bit of zombies or something. I guess I don't know.
What he does on the TV show. See, that's what I'm saying. This doesn't just go through it because it doesn't play.
Yeah, let's get dangerous. Yeah, I read it in the voice.
It doesn't play as well as the.
Yeah, Launchpad comes in, scoops him out. I didn't put everything in here, but Launchpad.
So it's like a half a second.
Him.
Yeah, it's like half a second of like being like giving you that nostalgia. Yeah, it dies off really quickly.
But they leave Goslin and the other dude, the little guy. I forget the other little guy's name.
I do too.
But yeah, Goslin and the other little dude, they're left behind. Meanwhile, they're chasing down the villain in their little jet, and then he shocks them. They crash. Action stuff, which is fine. Goslin comes up with his plan to draw Megavolt back in by playing some loud music with the amplifiers, and he comes back and gonna electrocute the city and something. Then Darkwing steps in and gets shocked, and bad guy gets away. Everybody wakes up, and episode's over.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it was meh.
This was about a quick 5-minute read.
It was.
It didn't take long. I read. This was the last book that I read. It was quick. It definitely I wasn't a huge fan. I mean, I watched some of it, but I wasn't a huge fan of Darkwing. I mean, I know the Disney stuff that came on back then. It was okay. It was like the second best thing that I read, though.
And that's being generous too, considering.
Yeah.
Because this wasn't great.
No. Hold on now. It was
pretty bad.
It's Saga, medium level. Like here's Saga. Yeah. Here's Darkwing Duck, and then trash.
And then Sinister.
Yeah. Saga was S tier.
Pretty low.
These are this was like a C.
Yeah,
at best. Yeah. And then 2 in the trash from the big 2.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Thank you for picking this book to waste our time, Pete. But
all right. Wait, what are you talking about? Waste? I put you at least in the middle. I gave you a middle tier book. Otherwise, we would have had 2 trash.
Hey, by the way, whoever suggested Action Comic 151, and
I thought it was a good idea. People
no, somebody else. Whoever suggested.
Yeah, we got to.
No, I know. It was
Move this man.
Yeah, that was not a good.
I don't think Sinister came from other people. I don't think anybody suggested I put Sinister in because I was like, I'm looking forward to reading it because
move this man.
Then you get the booze.
I'll take that one. I'll take that. I'll take the L.
Yeah, AOA was simple. It was a kid's book. I could totally give it to a kid. And
I get that. I just saw myself afterwards going ooh, just the pacing. Okay.
Until next time. We'll have more books for you
next time. Excited to get them next time.
All right. Hey, Sarth. Everyone's doing good.
Before you do your C list.
I'm not gonna do C list because it's really intense. So we'll leave that to the end. We actually get into grading books. I show examples.
Well, then I can do this real quick because it kind of follows up a little bit on a couple of shitty books we just read.
Okay.
I'll do the quick market snapshot.
Please do. Please do.
It'll be fast. There's
It's all right. I gotta go
what
pee
books
anyway.
like last week.
That is we have the dopest intros.
That
Yeah.
is a bop right
Yeah.
there. That was good.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so our first book is actually from last week, but still, it is just, I hate these things. This is a second print, 1 in 25.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't care that it's first, what's the name? Hollow's Eve?
Hollow's Eve. This is Ben Riley's girlfriend.
It's $200 people are paying for this.
Yeah.
$200.
Oh, well.
Come on. It's a second print. Incentive. It's technically not her first because it's a reprint of it. An incentive of a reprint. So, I don't know. That's just me. I get it. You can say, well, there's not that many. Just because it's rare doesn't mean you have to have it. Just you will see where this is because we'll follow up on this in like 6 months. I'll show you where this is at, and we'll see if it's still $200. I doubt that it will be. So hopefully it wasn't you who paid these prices. Just say no to FOMO.
Just say no.
This week, I'm trying to illustrate something else that I've noticed that's happened, especially like recently. We got this book. Cool. I like the idea. Video game cover homages. I like it. It's being overdone. It's being overused. I still kind of like them. They catch my attention. But when you look at things like this, and you'll see that pre-orders for things like this, that's why I will put these up here. This came out this week. So January 11th, January 9th, people are paying double ratio. This is a 1 in 25 for this Quested book. Quested number 2, I guess. Yeah, Quested number 2. It's a 1 in 25.
What is this dumb shit?
It's a 1 in 25 for some random ass book. But the point is, pre-order prices, people are paying double ratio, and then as soon as it comes out, so yesterday, price was $25. It was at ratio. So just be careful, especially with the pre-orders. Don't try gambling on getting the hot book ahead of time and paying twice as much, because you know what that seller could do? You pay double ratio, you can't really cancel it. Well, I guess you kind of could cancel it on them. But I'm just saying, don't go overpaying.
What is this dumb shit? And what's this dumbass book? Did anybody read this stupid shit?
It's a Whatnot book.
And they put
book.
That makes sense. It's dumb as shit. Okay.
But just
I'm a huge Zelda mark, and I buy lots of Zelda things.
Yep.
Why did they do the fake fucking box?
Zero
thing?
interest.
Yeah.
Well, because that's what they do. They have so many homages. And then let's get to this one. This is our winner, one of our winners of the week, 1051 Action.
Her head looks fucking stupid.
It is.
Right.
This is the foil. This is a foil 1 in 100.
Nice.
And you can see December 18th. So last month pre-order, best offer on $150. And then January 19th, which is still last week, pre-order because it came out today, $140 best offer. There have been no sales of this actual book for me to report for you today. So people pre-ordering above ratio for a book that can't sell, and I think most of the asking prices now are at ratio or less. So again, don't go jumping the gun trying to get these ahead of time. Just say no to FOMO.
Just say no to FOMO.
And one last one, another winner. This is the Sins of Sinister.
Oh, is this the 1 in 100?
The 1 in 100. I mean, it's gorgeous, but you can get there's the B cover with trade dress, which isn't that intrusive. It's at the bottom.
It doesn't look much different than this.
It doesn't look much different. And this is not a winner of a book, so I wouldn't be cashing in on it because like, oh, this is a great book.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, none of these books are like winners.
So, but you look at the prices. This again, pre-selling for like double ratio, $200 like a couple weeks ago, and then now that it's out, it's still selling, but it's coming down. It's down to 150. People are still paying above ratio, but it's down. So don't go investing before a book's even out. Don't go prepaying double ratio for these things. Is my point.
Especially when it's the exact same art.
It's the exact same cover.
It's the
you
same
can get for
art.
$5-6.
I hate that Marvel does that. I think it's junk.
DC did it too.
That and the coloring. The coloring is the stupidest shit ever. People got
that's more of a Dynamite thing where they do the recolors.
Well, they did it with that Star Wars book too, and it like.
Oh, you're saying with the second prints changing the.
Yeah, it deters the value of the better book.
but they don't
Like
care.
lowers the value of both.
But we'll check back again. Like I told you, we'll check back in on these books in a couple months, and we'll see what happens. Just saying, don't get FOMO. That was this
Do
week's little
you
snapshot.
think the sales are big comics propping the industry or what? I don't understand what Blue Beetle
I think
thinks.
he's one of these like shill bids that kind of. I don't think so. I think some people genuinely get FOMO and they feel like they need to have something and they will overpay.
Yeah, Tess, I agree with that. Or when they change it second print to take away the color.
Yeah, no, I want new art.
But you know, the problem is like there's millions of books out there. If you look at them for years, that if the inside sucks, that book eventually turns to shit. Like lists of it. I mean, I couldn't even list them all. How many that happens to?
But I mean, to like.
By the way, thank you again, Sarah.
Wow.
Give it to him. Yo, give it to Sarah. Sorry, dude.
No,
give it to him.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
He got
Ring the bell.
I need to hear that. No,
I know, but it was funny.
If it's a second print and they change the color of it, I don't mind that at all.
No. Where you got the first one's called like it's so like the perfect example is like if they would have taken the Matina Thrawn book, and they would have done a second print, and all it would have been was a black and white. That book would be the first print would be worth shit now. Like it'd be worth shit. Same thing with that Boba Fett. It would.
No, but
it would.
like, but the second, like, but it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care so much if it's another print. And they like make it a gray tone or make it a red tone. Like that doesn't bother me. What I don't like is when they take
for the ratio, for the highest ratio.
No, I'm talking about just a regular second print.
Regs. Oh, I don't have a problem with regs.
Regular.
No, I don't have a problem with
regs. Second print ratios are a whole other story. I'm just talking about a regular book that comes out, and the ratio is the book without the trade dress on it.
Yes.
That's just garbage.
That's
like the worst.
I don't like that.
Worst ratio.
My problem is where they take a sought after ratio.
I know where you're getting, but
sought after, and then they devalue it by doing a black and white.
That's like the Darth Maul book that just came out a few weeks ago.
The X23 Delato, they reused it virgin art for that whatever X-Men Red #1.
Yeah,
that didn't devalue X23 the original. That book's still expensive as shit.
No, two different books though. That's two different books. You're talking about.
I know, but I'm just saying
that's not the same book. That's not the same book.
Automatically kill it.
I'm saying like, well, every time that they take a high ratio and they just do black, they didn't do black and white either. They reuse the art. That's a whole nother conversation.
No. But what
I think it's lazy as fuck, but it's a whole different conversation.
But they've been doing that a lot more. What you're saying, they have been doing it so much. I don't even think it's that they're killing. I think they're just putting too much out anyway.
Oh, I agree with that too.
That's all I'm thinking.
But if you ever look at it, whenever they do that, the high ratio stuff, and then like that Darth Maul book had, I mean, I've been doing it for a long time. That Darth Maul book, if you like the character or not, had a lot of potential. And the minute they did that second print,
this chat is on Corbin today. Like they have this Corbin.
I'll give Corbin a break. All right. We're gonna take 2 minutes. We're gonna take 2 minutes off. Give him a break.
Give me some Corbin, you changed your name.
What's that?
I noticed he changed his name.
Changed his name again. Corbin.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my God!
Bring it!
Oh my God! He didn't say that. Did he actually say one? He didn't say this. Who said that? Who said that? Give it. Hey, is this an original comment from Joe? Because if so, he gets the belt. If not, if that's an original comment from BK,
he was responding to BK's BK's comment. But yeah, it's original from Joe.
Give Joe.
Ring the bell.
Jeez, Joe. Jeez. To name, some are saying that we need to name this era of comics because modern age doesn't work. Should we call this the cover? No, I don't think we need to do anything with it.
That's not bad though. This does feel like the cover age. All the stories.
Do you think they're going to do it like they do the bags of boards, where they're going to call it standard age and current age? Because they actually for years they've kind of already named it. There's a mark of error where the books were a little bit of a different size, very tiny.
The sizing. You're saying bags.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I meant. Bags of boards. Yeah.
See, that's typically when it changes. The sizing too has usually something to do. It's got to be multiple things, but well, yeah, nobody will think about the paper shortage. All right, next up, what do we got next?
Well, it's just weird to think that the modern age goes back to what, the 90s to now. That's like 30 some odd years. That's a long time for an age, and I don't think it's the same.
Mm-hmm. What?
I'm gonna say,
I
what
don't
would you?
know. Yeah, I
When
don't know
does
if
the
there's
modern
any
age begin?
after the Copper Age is over.
Exactly. So the Copper Age ends what, like in the late 80s? So we
But
basically had
modern
the
age is
same
always
age
going to be
going for
what
the
it
last
is
30
right
years.
now.
I feel like Copper Age was like what?
I think you probably have to. I think you
Modern
probably
age
have to go
was
up to
85 to
06.
now.
No, I think
Whoa,
you go
for
up to
what?
no. I think you go up 85 to 6. You go
Wait,
85 to
for
because
the Copper
yeah,
Age?
bronze. Yeah.
No, bronze is before copper.
Or
Yeah, I'm about to
copper,
say
I mean.
bronze is
Yeah,
first.
sorry. I think you go copper age,
Yeah,
you go
bronze
up
is
to
like Hulk 181 time.
For the record, I always called it the Dark Age, but whatever.
no, but I think you have to. I think you get started at 06 because you get like at 06, the market changes again. You have to do it where stuff changes. There has to be a point.
It's usually the price, right? Because 40
what,
up to
just
40-cent comics
before-
were
Not true
Bronze
because
Age. No,
Silver Age has like 10
What about
cents,
drawing
then
the
it's got
line at
15, and then it's got
$2.99?
20 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're drawing the
I mean-
line at $2.99. I had that poster
Last
in my
Ronin
cubicle.
came out today. Why didn't we read that?
What's that?
Repair Tech Tony said Last Ronin came out today.
Oh, it did. It did.
Hey, what's up, Repair Tech Tony? We did. I
I
saw
read
it
that
at the store. I went to
Oh,
a couple
man.
stores.
I
Didn't
did
see
not.
anything I really liked. Nobody was really out today, but I mean, it could have been snow.
Did you guys
Yeah.
have any delays at your shops?
No.
Both
I don't
shops
know.
near me, they didn't get their books, like all of their books. Like Diamond was late. Like the shop I went to today, they didn't get any of their indie books until like I was leaving, and it was around lunchtime. It was like 1:00. They showed up with the books finally.
You know what's funny is Diamond
That's
used to
UPS trucks being late. Sorry, Marco.
But
go
if
ahead.
And then there
if
was another
Diamond-
shop too that had
yeah.
the same issue because my dad went yesterday. They usually get their books on Tuesday. They didn't have anything. So he went back in today.
We used to get it if they said there was going to be snow coming, it would be late. Like even said it, but not for this last year. It has been like clockwork. So
No, we've had some issues
All right.
getting our way.
let's get to
Sometimes,
tier.
sometimes.
So we got two things. We got a C list, which I think we have to do tier first to get over C list because
Spoiler.
we got to do tier first because
We gotta do the
it
tier
plays
first?
into it. Yep, tier first.
All right. Well, I'm
So
not
this-
doing an intro for this.
That's fine. This week we're doing tier list is all DC. It is all. I mean, I think there's a couple series that I think are. Well, I'll be honest with you. If you don't buy showcases and if you don't have one of these books on your list, I don't know if you're investing in comics. You're probably not. Like these are like the books where you're like, man, there's so much good stuff in here. You got to own at least one, or then you're just a Corbin who just reads a couple of new books and then forgets about it. But
Wow.
Yeah, I don't go back
Yeah,
to. I don't go back to the silver.
there's
I'm on-
two series, and I'm not gonna tell you what the other one is because we'll be doing this afterwards. But when you think about Silver Age, there's two huge series probably that gets out there. One of them is Showcase. It's the Stutter. It's the beginning of the Silver Age. It has everything in it,
Yeah,
and,
I'm gonna
and
let you
tons
prep
of first
the bubbles. I'll be
appearances.
right back.
And the second one is another one we'll do in a couple of weeks. But as far as this goes, I know Joe loves this sign. I did 1 through 100 first appearances or kind of keys. I didn't go too far into like second and third, but we'll talk more about that. Like Showcase has done so well that like second and third appearances really do count in Showcase. But we'll get to more of that in the C list. Oh, we're going to start off right at the beginning for first appearances. And we've got fireman Joe Farrell. I've owned this book in a 6.5. I have a friend who's a firefighter, and now he owns this book in a 6.5. You know the guy that owns it, Dub.
I think I know the story too.
Maybe. But you know, it is it seems like a stupid book, but it's an expensive book. I mean, it's an expensive book. Technically, this wouldn't be the Silver Age yet. Technically.
Fireman Farrell.
Yeah, Fireman Farrell. Still first appearance of Fireman Farrell. Yeah, Joe, I agree. I'm kind of mad. If the guy dies, I get this book back. So,
I don't know.
I mean,
that's a long run. I'll give you that it's a long run. But that Fantastic Four run with Kirby and Lee in like the 40s through the 50s, like there was a nice little stretch there. Black Panther, Silver Surfer, like
I don't know. These are
that's kinda
cool.
tough.
These are cool, and they got yeah.
I'm just
I mean,
saying that was a
that's-
great run too. The
That's true.
FF run early on was great too.
None of us might be,
But we're not doing that today.
Showcased it. Yeah, I mean, Showcase actually it does.
Hey,
Like you can
Terry,
make fun of
hold
DC all
on.
you want, but this is what DC was actually good. I actually think. Oh, sorry, I was reading it. I didn't put it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I put it up there
Yeah.
so other
Yeah,
people can read it too.
Sorry, I was reading what Terry had to say. He is right on that point.
So this was the first appearance of Fireman Farrell.
It was. The only reason I did it was because it was number 1 and it was the first appearance of Fireman Farrell, which is just a fireman, dude.
Yeah, well, I
mean,
had to start somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's someplace. I like it. Like I said, I own the book. If somebody dies, I get it back, which I don't. I hope he doesn't die, but like.
I remember all of Fireman Farrell's legendary adventures later on.
This is his legendary adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The animated series, the Collector's Cup from
Hey,
McDonald's.
with James Gunn running, though. Hey, with James Gunn running, you never know what's going to happen. Either
Fireman
way,
Farrell, the movie.
it's a crazy. So I've only seen this book 2 times. One time I owned it, and the other time I saw
Nobody
it.
owned it.
Yeah, no, that's not what. No, I mean I've seen 2 different books. I guess is what I'm saying. But I mean I think it's still for the history and everything else. I think you gotta give it an A, right? I don't think it's S. I mean it's crazy because you never see it. You have to
So
give
far,
it an A.
we have 1 vote in the chat, and it's a B.
Who gave it a
I'm
B?
leaning more there. I get it. It's the first issue of the run, but
That's pretty mid to me.
yeah, I mean everything starts somewhere, but
Yeah. I mean the top 3, you know.
it B plus. I mean, I'm not going to argue off of the A, but I'm really between the A and the B, just because it just doesn't have that lasting power. I get it; it's the first one, but Fireman Farrell is. Yeah.
I know, but
Be real.
it's crazy. C, BK got C on it. You don't see.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say C. It's still.
I think fans. I think fans of the genre and the era, like this is one of those books that you're like, you bring this up. It's kind of like the inside handshake. You know what I mean? People are like, oh yeah, first appearance of Fireman Farrell. All right, cool, man. All right, so we know we can communicate now. You know what I mean? But yeah, I get it. If people want to put in B. That's cool.
Yep, an A, 2 Bs, and a C, so that's a B.
All right, put in B. Next up. Next up, we have number 2. Number 2's got a lot of junk in it.
Where the hell is he? There he is.
Kings of the Wild.
Kings of the Wild. Now, if you want to talk about Kings of the Wild for a little bit, I can talk about Kings of the Wild for a little bit because I still own it. And it says, I actually know what it is in there. It was just a bunch of stories where you had a bunch of beasts and other. It says Kings of the Wild first appearance, where they give you a first appearance on it, but it's got a lot of the beasts in there and everything else. That's why I'm saying when you compare that to Farrell, I think it's a C tier for sure. But I definitely think. I mean,
you let me know when you want to go big screen to show off your book.
I can keep going big screen. I can go big screen for a lot.
That's why I put you in the top spot, so you can just click the button
big screen for a lot of these books.
Show them if you want.
It's a sought after book because getting through the first 15 is very hard. I had the first 15 before I split them up. Well, some of them I gave away, but I mean, it's a good book. It's a good book, but it's hard to come cry. It's hard to see in a good one, but
Sticks,
anyway.
you're asking the wrong guy.
No, I'll be honest with you. I would put the book that I'm pissed that I sold is Showcase 1. Not pissed I sold Green Lantern. Pissed I sold Showcase 1.
I got you.
It's so hard to come across.
Yeah,
that
that's
book.
because Fireman Farrell has a lot of up room on it because they haven't made a movie yet, and they already made a Green Lantern movie.
It's still like $10,000 to $20,000. I mean, it's still a very expensive book. It's a crazy book. Go out there and look at it's not on the set. This is why I like when people are like, you know how many books are on the census? It's no, the reason why this book is not on the census is because nobody fucking has it. When you're talking about a book that came out 10 years ago, well, there's not a lot, it came out in the 90s, but it's a low print run because there's no motherfucker. There's a million of those printed. Just people didn't grade the shit.
Yeah, look how big the fucking the comics code thing is in on here too. They gave it plenty of real estate.
Yeah, it's because they were getting out of that error too. Yeah, it was right around the time. So yeah, I mean, I think I don't know, man. I think it was a tough error. I don't know. I think we should.
I don't know where to put this one.
I think
I feel like it's not on the same level as
Okay, this is the other part. This is the other part. The fucking book's not good. It's a bunch of Indian stories and then fucking animals. It's really the fucking super pets before the super pets.
Yeah,
that's
what
what
the dog. What's that? The dog story.
It's dog. You got hawk. You get bear.
Bud
you get
McKenzie. Apparently, its first appearance. And
Let's see what you got.
I tried to get tickets, Six Boy, but they sold out, so I had to go watch Phantom of the Opera
The
again.
Boy and the Dog, West Outlawed. Yeah, so the dog saves a kid in the Wild Wild West. The bear had never set foot outside of a zoo until the runaway bear, and presents. And then the third story was and features Indian boy who had an eagle for guardian. So technically, that was the first. This is actually the character that what's that fucking
First
John
appearance
Cena?
of Eagly?
Yeah, it's Eagly.
Eagly?
First appearance of Eagly. First appearance of Eagly.
Oh, all right. Now we might be talking here.
It was actually you'll see that actually through Showcase. You'll see a lot of like promo stuff where they tried a character out in there or a concept. I'm sorry, we got to throw
this. This is still probably a C. I can't even give it Fireman Farrell level.
All right, Fireman Farrell's underranked here.
It might be. It might be.
It is bullshit.
But
all right,
Kings of the Wild. I got it. I don't know about you guys, but
next up,
Eagly goes in C, I think.
Yeah, Eagly goes in C.
I'm bad on these. I'm nothing bad on these.
That's too big.
Yeah, we need to get well. We got one more, and then we'll get a real book.
All right. Yeah, we will. I'll switch up after that. I'll go further down because we'll come back.
The Frog.
I just want to set. Did we do Frogman? No, we didn't do Frogman yet. Frogman's not yet. Where is Frogman? I don't even see him. No, we don't have 4 up there. You didn't have 4, so I'm gonna go 5.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna go 5 real quickly. 5 real quickly.
No, 3. They're in order. I got it. Here, I'll put it up.
Okay.
I don't know why you don't see it on yours.
3? I couldn't see it because I grabbed for 3, and I couldn't put 3 up.
Without oxygen, you can't stand this high altitude long.
Okay, now this is kind of a BS
for the last manhunt.
Okay, this is kind of
the human eel.
Pull it down, Pete.
Pull it down. All right.
Yeah, this is kind of that's kind of a BS first appearance too, because technically Frogman here, it's like the Frogmen. You know what I mean? It's not like one dude. It's like all 3 of these dudes are the Frogmen, but this dude is one of them, the main guy in it. They show him in training.
The main one, or is he just?
They show him in training.
Is that Doug Sardine?
That's Doug Sardine. Yeah, that's who it is. No, Shark's back here. Shark is right here.
What about
Shark's
Whale?
right there on the book.
Did Whale just get nominated for an Oscar?
Yeah,
no.
I think so.
And see that? So their nicknames are that's like their nicknames. Pete's reading the profile shit.
Yeah, I am.
That's their nickname because that's their nicknames. He's giving them the nicknames out there. But with that being said, it has Army history stuff on it. It does have a little. The stories are actually better. This is why Fireman has to be A because this is technically a B-ish C+ book. But whatever. I mean, you people do what you do. Be wrong.
Well, AOA likes the sweet frog crotch.
CB for wild. C for wild.
We're got the frogmen now.
So we're already at frogman. Yeah, you guys are behind a little bit.
Based off of this, I may not be opposed to your bump. I'm.
Yeah. This is why I'm doing it. We'll do the first 5, and then we could do a level setter. We'll do the first 6 because I don't want to just keep pulling out books all day long. And then we'll start at the back end and we'll come back for a little bit.
All right. So what do we want to do here?
Right. We're not doing this. We're probably putting it C. It's probably on the same level.
Low B, high. Yeah, I think
that's what it is. If we put Fireman into A, though, then it's a B, right? It is. I think we need to move that up.
I'll do it. Let's see how it feels.
Yeah, put it B. If you don't like it, we'll go back and change it later after we get to some of the other books.
Yeah, we'll see. But I want to make that distinction now. Otherwise, we'll be kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, we'll have them on the same level.
That's.
Well, I know I grabbed the wrong one.
That's the wrong one.
I'm having a hard time figuring out because it's there's a lot of DCs.
Next up, we've got the man.
No, that's not the next one.
That is. This is 5.
Yeah, but we got to do 4 first.
We just did 1, 2, 3,
4.
Oh,
I know you might not see it on yours for whatever reason.
I don't know if I have that book. Okay, you got that book too. All right. No, I don't have it on that slide either. Okay, you got to pull out 4. Obviously, this is what they consider the first. This is the book that starts the Silver Age. That's what they consider the first book of the Silver Age. It's the first appearance of the Silver Age Flash, also, which is who, Corbin?
Barry.
Yeah, Barry. It's first appearance of Barry. Got some other first.
Nice job with that fast one on me.
No problem. Who else is in this book? First appearance of Barry. It's a nice book.
The turtle.
It's good. You got Turtle. Yeah,
man.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Irish
It's
West.
a sweet book. It's a nice book.
Yes, I do not have one of these.
Yeah, it's nice.
I might have a Millennium Edition, the reprint with the little gold foil.
They did the reprint. They did. 56 though, but it's a good book. I mean, this is S tier. It's an S tier book.
Yeah,
if you get your hands on this book, you don't usually like.
Yeah, that's where I was going to level set.
Yeah, I was thinking about reholstering it, but I didn't even do that. I'm just like, I don't even want to reholster it. I want the thicker, want a thick holder. You know what I mean? But I don't really. All right, let's do.
Now you can finally get to your Manhunters.
What's up?
Possibly a 9.6, 9. I would dare say maybe a 9.8 of that book.
Of what?
Of
You
floor.
You saw a 9.8?
I held it in my hand for a minute.
Really?
Yeah, it was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, well, like raw?
It was raw. It was before grading.
Silver Age grading is a little bit more lenient than modern.
I mean, this book was like
beautiful.
15 at the time. Yeah.
See, that book right there, actually the worst part of that book is the cover, the front and back cover. The inside is white supple. It's white, not off-white, not tanning, not cream. It is white. Actually,
most of these were. He had a whole. The guy I worked for had a whole run of these. The first 10, like that were just like.
So that book, when I found that book, it was the middle was like this. So you pulled it up and like it opened up and everything was clean in it. So, all right, next up we've got the Manhunters, featuring the human eel, by the way, also too. Yeah.
Right there on the front.
Yeah. No, that's the yes.
Yeah, no, it says featuring the human eel.
Yeah. So the Manhunters are like they're cops. They're like
not
detectives. It's like
Green
the first
Lantern Manhunters, not the androids.
No. That's Detective 442, which I also. But yeah, I mean that it's a detective book, but it's kind of stupid. I'll be honest with you. It's C for sure.
BK just won't leave you alone, Corbin.
No, what is he saying there? I missed it. I'm done. Y'all funny. It's all good. I missed a week, so I missed a week, so I need to double up.
He's actually kind of right. On this.
Wait, on what? Oh,
and it is kind of.
What you saying, Marco? What you trying to say?
It is kind of.
You're agreeing with BK with that?
I know it's sad, but he's kind of right. It is kind of a Dick Tracy knockoff, except for they're like more like
with AOA. Who?
Yeah, AOA.
That's just as surprising.
But it's kind of a bootleg. It's kind of a bootleg.
I'm fine with that rating though. I think that's probably C is best, if not.
I'm not pulling out all the rest.
I might even go D just because, but we're still early on, so I guess I'll give it the C bump because it's issue 5.
Pulling books out. Y'all just believe.
And it has the two faces of Mr. X.
Yeah. All right. Good. Yeah, that whole run. So the whole run that I had
exactly. That's where I'm at, Joe. Low C. Yeah. So if we went D, I wouldn't be C either.
I don't know. I think it's about as good as the fucking Superhuman Pets and Eagly's first appearance.
Well, at least that was issue 2.
Yeah, I got that. C for sure.
It's getting the issue 2 bump.
All right, let's put it in C. What's up next? Let's start off. Then we'll go back from the back end now. Not the full back end. We'll just cut in the middle somewhere.
Well, I gotta find it.
I actually want to do this one.
What is this damn thing?
Now that we've kind of level set, I want to bring up a book of first appearance here. Should we go straight in the line, or should we? Because some of these it gets a little rougher later on.
Go random. Just pick a random one and do it.
Okay, so this is
out of order if you want.
This is what it landed on. I think Pete's gonna have a problem with this.
I'm having a hard time finding the Manhunters. Where the hell is it?
You just pass it. Bottom row, second to bottom row, right there.
There it is. I found it now. There we go. Okay. Whew.
Just wait till you have to find this one. This one.
Oh, wannabe.
This is hey. Showcase 22. No shit. I love this cover in real life. Hilariously great. And this is actually a pretty cheap book. I mean, you're talking these books sell for $15 to $50. Yeah, I know, but it's actually really cool. It's actually a really cool book. I think it's super underrated. And to be honest with you, if you want to start at 20, these books start to get affordable. So you could do 20 on.
Wait, this is issue 66?
Oh shit, 66. I think. Yeah. What did I say? 20?
Yeah, because I was scrolling through your notes. These are your notes, by the way.
Yeah. I made notes for these slides too.
Yeah, because you also got the Jube the ape.
That's the guy he's punching out. He's got like 2 or 3 of these books in this run. So it's 66, 67, 68, I think. Is it 68 all the way up there? He is the Jungle Master, by the way. And all 3 of them are amazing. They're all dirt
like
cheap.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast just caught in his undies.
Is it 50 on? It might be 50 on. It's easy to get. Dude, it's not an expensive book. I mean, for the price.
Space Ghost.
For the price of the color. Beast S tier on the name alone. Yeah, dude. Dude, you guys gotta look up some of these. I wish it was easy. Did you really? How much did you pay, Tessa? I'm telling you, if you don't mind, give us a rough estimate.
Check out her Instagram. She's got some good books.
I bet you she got a good price on this. This book is like very affordable, and it's a beautiful book, dude.
Yeah,
it really is.
This is like Wizard old school more to the month material, but
this shit reminds me a lot about like some of the other like like all the Jungle Adventures and stuff books. Like they did a great job on this.
I'll give you a B just because I think it's fun.
I give you a B because of the price.
That too.
$10. See, she said $10.
Yeah,
okay. I'm all in for $10.
$10. You could get it, and it was a decent copy, right? It wasn't terrible. It was probably about as good as the one we're showing you right now. No pop staples.
Get a banged up one for.
You might have a little wire damage, but who gives a shit? You know what I mean? In that era, for $10. That's what I'm telling you. I mean, for $20, you can get a solid copy of this fucking book when it comes up. B, are we B tiering this, guys?
I'm fine with B. I'm not
B.
gonna.
Okay.
I think it's kind of funny.
Okay.
I mean, he had a good episode in Justice League.
All right.
I like him.
So
he was an animated series.
Dude, if you tell me James Gunn ain't eventually go. The minute James Gunn sees that cover, that dude is in some.
No. Listen,
yes, he is.
It's too late.
Wada man.
Two things.
You made Judo Master.
He was in at least one episode of Justice League Unlimited, I believe it was.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Juana Beast was. Yep, I had an
No way. No way.
He was in there.
They did a good job with some deep take characters in that series.
He's the Jungle Master.
They did.
How does that compare to Lord of the Jungle?
He's the master, so he's better than the Lord, right?
So he's higher than the Lord?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, if you're the master.
Yeah, master.
Yeah,
probably put above Lord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like Master Sith and Dark.
No,
Lord.
hey, BK. Hey, see, this is what I'm there's some great value in the showcase. Like, I know we just went through like a fucking, thousands of dollars of books there at the beginning, but like these ones, like you could get some good. You guys got to stay around for C list because I got some interesting stuff on C list. All right,
we'll keep it going so they can stick around for it.
All right. This is a ripoff of the Monkeys. They did some other shit.
Now. This is the problem when you jump around. I don't know where the hell
shit.
You are.
It should be right after this one. When the next one.
Right after. Oh, after Bawana. So 68.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like the knockoff of the Monkeys. I think they did this with a lot of things. There's another group that we're going to have that they did this with too.
The Maniacs, huh?
Yeah.
Flip, Jangle, Pack Rat, and Silver Shannon.
It's stupid.
And I see your note, fake ass monkeys.
Fake ass monkeys. Sorry. Well, that's what I call it. It's the fake ass monkeys book. I call it the fake because hey, we're the fake ass monkeys. Being fake ass monkeys, all right.
No, they feel more like what was it? The cartoon with the shark, Jabberjaw. Didn't they have like a band in there too? Maybe. But they were more.
Yeah, they're saying 68. That's 68. It's 68. He's saying D for 68.
I might agree with that. This ain't going.
You can't. BK, I'm telling you. She just said she bought. I believe her over you, BK. BK, you need to go to a con every once. Leave your mom's apartment, right? Get out of the closet at your mom's apartment. Go down to these things called Comic-Con.
Yeah, BK.
Don't go to New York Comic-Con. Go to one of these.
You got to leave the city.
Yeah, just go to a Comic-Con, bro.
No, they have shows in Brooklyn. Like, go to the show.
Actually, hold up. What is that? Showcase? Hold on now.
There's 4 on eBay right now.
How much?
I found at least 4. The cheapest one is $15.
Okay, there you go, BK.
Plus shipping. And
he's gonna say that's not $10. He's gonna say that's not $10. But I think AOA is right. D on the fake ass monkeys.
Yeah, but don't forget eBay price. They got to pay.
It does. It is. Yeah, Terry. It's probably a combination of the monkeys, the fucking Scooby Doo. Yeah, it's all that horse shit. He's right. Terry's right.
I'm still at a D though for the.
Everybody in the chat's at D too.
Yeah,
Joe's at D.
I'm with them.
Joe got this book and he's saying it's D as shit.
All right. That works.
All right. I'm gonna start going up because I don't want to hit that book. Speaking of fucking bullshit groups, the inferior 5. So pretty much the inferior 5 is like I don't know how I explained it on the thing, but they're like
what number is this?
Great Lakes Adventures.
Oh, there it is.
You know how they have the Great Lake Avengers and shit like that, and Squirrel Girl actually turned out to be good. This is probably the first prototype for that type of scenario.
The Mystery Men.
Yeah, kind of like the Mystery Men. Absolutely.
All right, we got Merry Man, Dumb Bunny,
Showcase 62. Yeah,
Awkward Man,
Mhm.
The Blimp,
Mhm.
and White Feather.
So in the run of inferior 5, because like what they would do is test stuff out and showcase. There's like 4, if I'm correct, there's like 4 or 5. There might be 6 books in the showcase run that have inferior 5 in them. But like they did like a fake ass Hulk, and then they did a fake ass X-Men, like making fun of them kind of books, like spoof books. That's kind of what they used the inferior 5 for. It's all about spoofing.
Legion of Substitute Heroes.
Hey, BK, dude, I can't hear you because I'm wiping your tears with this, bro. Just wiping your tears with this. Can't hear you. What were you saying now? I'm sorry. Couldn't hear what you're saying. What was he saying? All right.
That was nasty.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even get through the whole box. I just gave
thanks
up.
For stopping by, Tessa.
All right, Tessa.
Good having
Yeah,
you
catch
in the
more in the refrun. You'll see it. We go long. All right. So where are we putting? I actually like these, by the way.
You know what, Terry? If they did make this, I think it could be entertaining.
It would, dude. It's fun. Like they shit. We'll get to the C list, but they got one where they call it Professor Egghead and his students, and it's like they shit all over the X-Men. It's really funny. And they shit over at Hulk too. I can't remember what they call Hulk, but they call him something stupid like Monumental.
Where are we putting this? I gotta find it now.
I see probably at the lowest.
See?
You got a duplicate book in there though, bro.
Yep, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
I see it too. Damn it. I don't know which one that is.
Inferior 5. No, that's too late in the run.
There's
no, right there.
Inferior 5.
Yeah.
I wonder what
All
I
right.
duped though.
Next up after inferior 5.
I'm gonna look while you talk this one up. I'm gonna try to figure out what I screwed up.
I'm trying to see. I can't see where the fuck I was because I had to switch off. Oh, here we go. We did inferior 5. All right, inferior 5 is gone. Next up. What's up? Who's caught? What happened? Somebody died?
Yeah,
No, I
Corbin's
coughed, but
dying.
I'm dying. I'm gonna tap out. No, I'm playing. I'm not tapping out because I'm dying.
Oh, you gotta go? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you Tessa? Are you also Tessa?
I'm not
all
as good, but yeah, no.
Damn, dude, we put a DC heavy show together and Corbin taps out really early.
Well,
I think I just duped
why.
it.
I told Pete earlier why you were. I think
It's all right.
Pete
It's all right.
then.
All right, first Silver Age Spectre. We are looking at showcase number 60.
Actually, I'm away from more.
Kind of a cool book. Hey, you gone? You gone? Is that
Maybe it's the
the war that shook the universe? That's all I'm saying. Cool book too, by the way. There's actually like 4 or 5.
So this is the first
Silver Age version. Yeah, that's actually something big in Silver Age comic or in showcase. You'll see a lot of first Silver Age.
It's not just them because they did it in Batman too. Like
Joe, I was about to say this. The next cover for the next cover is way fucking better. Way fucking better than this one.
This one's not terrible. I mean, it's not great. I mean,
no, but when you see, was it 60? So when you see 61, you're like, holy shit, dude. See if you could pull up 60. I mean, 61 is really dope. I don't have it at S tier. I probably have it at A tier. They got it C. Corbin is using breathing. He's got to go.
Huh?
Yeah, go. You gotta go.
No.
Okay,
what
you're
was
good?
I doing?
all right.
No.
I'm sitting for a few moments. No.
All right, yeah. Whenever you're good, whenever you
I'm
gotta
sorry.
go.
I thought it was
you
me.
go.
Oh yeah, no. I'll just dip at this point. No, I thought it was
No,
me. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, so I think I don't know what you guys. I don't know where you guys got this. They put an S. I don't know
if I can
solid.
put this in S.
It's
This is
a
more
B
like a
for
B
me.
to me.
I'll be honest with you.
Solid.
I'll be honest with you. For a Silver Age first appearance, it's pretty inexpensive, all things considered.
Yeah, I'm still only at a B for Spectre.
I don't believe you, Marco. Toss me one. Prove it. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Yeah. So Let's just see real quickly. Was it 61, right?
60.
Is it 60?
This is 60. I think you're saying 61 has the better cover.
61's the better cover. Yeah, 61's the better cover. I just almost typed in 61 again.
Well, that's a fair point too. If this were a Marvel book.
Yeah, I mean, raw, you're getting it for under $100 for some cases. I mean, that's low grade, but mid grade's probably like $100. You know what I mean? Raw, somewhere around 100. I mean, for this book, I mean, you could pick up copy. Let's see what 6.5 is going for. 6.5 went for $213. Corbin. Silver Age first appearance, $213.
What?
That's still
I don't got that.
C is too low.
Yeah, 213. That's cheap though, considering for that.
That's what I'm saying. Like for that error, for that stuff, last sale was $213.
For some reason, when you said cheap, I was thinking like 30.
No, I mean like it's like 200 between 215 and $250.
Maybe B plus.
That's not too crazy.
I could get talked into.
I put in B. I could put in B too. I could put in B.
At least a B. If you want to push it to A, I'm not gonna fight you for it. But
well, it's more than
I know my comic book history, but when it comes to prices, your boy is wow. Exactly.
You're right, Terry. I put in B.
That's why these.
Well, I don't know who else is gonna be in A. Actually, if you put this in B, I'm not quite sure there's gonna be anything else in A.
Yeah, we're gonna be reaching. Well, no, I don't know.
No, I see a couple in there that put in A.
Right.
There's a couple we can argue, but I gotta. What the hell is it?
If that's true, then it's 4 more good stories than Captain America.
I already put in B. That's why I can't find it. I put it up on the board.
We got a bunch of. Oh, hey, we gotta go with the chat though. There's a C, 2 S's, and an A. You gotta put an A. Put an A. It deserves an A. It does.
Right.
It deserves an A.
You deserve.
It just sucks because that cover's not as good as this next cover.
I'm also like I still love that when we talk about like age first appearances.
What's that?
No, I said, does he die in this one too? I'm being funny.
He does actually. I think he does actually.
Oh wow!
Does he die in this one or one of the other ones? He's talking about Solomon Grundy is dying in this, and also this gives you the origin of like the old screen Green Lantern in this one too.
Solomon Grundy, One Pants 2.
It's the first Silver Age appearance of both of those two characters. And it's a cool ass cover. I like the purple of Silver Age DC is fucking beautiful.
It is. DC is beautiful.
Fucking beautiful, man.
I'm not giving it an Esquire yet. It doesn't look like. Thank you. Wayseeker, thank you. Okay. First person in the chat, thank you. Love Wayseeker.
Put it into C. I think. I think it's B. I mean B. It's not. Sorry, not A. I think it's B. I think it's B.
I agree. I think that feels right. I do like it, but
yeah, I think it's a B. It's neither character is like.
First Silver Grundy seems like a weird.
I already said that. Fate's in there, but it's not Fate's first in Silver. BK, Grundy A. I had B, but I won't mind putting an A. I guess we could put an A.
You got a couple S's, a couple A's. I say A.
We're really putting Grundy in A in S. No,
I think it's a B.
Put it in A. You can't put it in B. You're the only person saying B.
Everybody else said B too.
I also said
but I changed my mind to A because the chat has changed my mind.
Well, the chat changed your mind. All of a sudden, now you're swayed by the chat.
Yeah, Joe, that's right. JL21. I heard that look too.
All of a sudden, everybody's getting generous with the grading here.
This is a very interesting.
Solomon Grundy is awesome.
This is a book. If you see it, pick it up because you're probably gonna get cheap. But it's a very interesting book. Showcase Dr. No. This is so technically, besides having, it's technically the first James Bond USA comic. Now they did this first this is like a reprint of the European one, but like which is a reprint of the novel. Or a comic adaptation of the novel. So technically in Illustrated, I believe, is it Illustrated? Joe might know this better. Illustrated, I think, is the first time you see it, but this is the first American. I mean, it's a big deal. It's pretty much the adaptation, but it's the of Dr. No, but it's first 007 in comics shows up in Showcase.
What is this?
So it's pretty cool. Yes, I believe so. 40 something.
I'm still just kind of it's meh.
It's no GoldenEye.
Yeah, it's no GoldenEye. Exactly.
What?
It's no GoldenEye. It's no GoldenEye, and it's no Olivia Munn.
Okay, but here's the thing, guys. I thought you don't get. It's 43.
Hashtag callbacks. I
Keep
love
it bound.
No mun.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It's the retelling of this is the Ian Fleming story that they retold in comic version in Europe first, and then here. That is it.
Nah. I'm still kind of just.
Well, technically, it's only a reprint because it was in a novel first, then it was the comic adaptation that was. Okay, we're not doing. Are we going to say what it's not? Everybody's saying what it's not.
Yeah, it's no Octopussy. All right, no Roger Moore. I don't know. Like I said, CD.
I'm in C. I mean, still, or D's fine too. I'm just saying keep an eye out for it. You know what I mean?
You got a couple of B's in the chat, is all I can see.
All right, so then we're gonna go.
I put it in C then.
Yep.
Oops,
I get it.
Could you bring that book back? Could you bring back book number slide number 17? I clicked off the wrong slide. I want to see what the chat does with slide number 17, and then I'm gonna move. Then I'm gonna move again. I'm gonna move again after that.
Yeah, I did. I think I just duplicated the one.
Yeah, if you could bring slide number 17 back.
I am. Oh yeah, we're gonna need that one.
B tier for the IP.
Loading up. Let me put it back into place.
So the next book up on the list is going to be 37.
Oh shit, where'd it go?
Which is slide 17. Which is also.
Oh, you want me to put it up?
Yeah, I got it right there. Okay, so if you guys watched SNS 2 weeks ago, we talked about this book. I think it's kind of where this came up because we were having a conversation about how it made first appearances and how important Showcase was. And then I did Showcase 100 last week in the C list. And I was like, shit, I should just go through the top 100. So this is first appearance and first death of a bunch of the Metal Men. And then they come back because, like, the fuck. But
they're Metal Men. Why not?
You get gold, iron, lead, mercury, platinum, and tin. First appearances. You also get Will, Magnus. You get the whole thing. You get Manta. You get everybody. Metal Men is not my favorite book, so I don't want to shit on people that like this book. Just not my favorite. But I love Metal Men. See, there you go. See, I don't want to shit on Joe.
This I think for the notoriety and of the character, and they got a little bit of a fan base. I'm still like maybe a B for Metal Men.
People I don't understand it. There's no foil, no. B. All right.
Yeah, B seems right to me.
Sounds good.
I'd say B. It's a halfway decent. I mean, the cover is okay.
It's a property that's lasted. It's kind of
all right. Give it B. Yeah, just good with stuff.
There it is.
All right. Now we're gonna move down again to make this as hard on Pete as possible.
Figure it out.
And we're going to do 100.
Oh, you want to do 100? All right, that's
100 is a dirt cheap book. It's a couple bucks, but it's got almost all the characters. It's got a ton of the characters that either first have their silver first appearance or have a major first appearance in Showcase.
Well, it's got 60 sensational superstars.
That it does.
It looks really cool.
Creeper's right there in the left corner.
And again, that purple background is nice.
You're saving Creeper for the end, aren't you?
It's blue. No, I'm gonna hit it here soon. I'm gonna go backwards and we'll hit it.
Did we see this book like last week?
We did. This is one of the reasons why I did this tier list was because I like this book. I pick it up all the time, and it's dirt ass cheap. It is dirt ass cheap. But I still think it's like C tier at best. I mean, dirt cheap though. Dirt cheap. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. He just got a raw 9.2 for $10 of this book. I mean, you can't beat that. And I mean, it's got all the Silver Age characters drawn in the Silver Age on the cover, pretty much. So, fuck it. Is it B tier for that? That shit. That, to be honest with you, a 9.2 of this book is probably A tier for it. But
yeah, I won't argue. I for that.
C.
I kind of like it. I do like the cover. And we're in the cover age after all.
Put it in C. Yeah, we're in the cover age now. All right.
C.
You can put it in C. Yeah.
Right.
Well, we got an A, we got a B, a C.
Okay,
C.
that's fair
Yeah,
enough.
it
I
is-
mean, there's no major.
Yeah, it's required. It is
correction
required.
too.
It is required. It is required. All right. Next up, so we're doing showcase number 94. This is the new forming Doom Patrol first appearance of a couple of people. It's Tempest, Negative Woman, and Celsius. Fucking badass. So pretty much the three people that are right above Doom Patrol RIP. That's the three
behind the
characters there.
tombstone.
The two chicks and the dude. There's a lot of stuff stolen off of their style, by the way, too. And it's a cool ass book. And you could be in the Superman movie if you get this book and you follow the directions. Just so you know. You don't know that? There was like a mail-in thing or something in this book where you could, if you did it, you could try to be an
It was on
extra.
a bunch
Is that
of
how
books
that
back
guy
then.
got in there? That is a bad outfit. Woo! He won the thing.
Right. What? Yes. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll get to Adam Strange too.
This still feels maybe about a C. I can't.
It's
really
also
vote.
pretty cheap. Yeah, it's also a pretty cheap book. C for 94. B, C. Yeah, I think C feels about right.
I agree.
Yep. C. I mean, it's always some minor characters and stuff. Like I get it.
Yeah.
Cool book though.
Where's
I like
there
it.
it is. I found it.
All right, put in the C.
Got it.
Next up. Oh,
What
fuck
the
yeah.
hell is this?
Can I
Fire
say
hair.
it's laid up? Okay, so do you know who the fuck Fire Hair is?
The little redheaded boy?
It's Fire
Girl?
Storm.
Isn't it? Isn't she a girl?
I don't know if it's
Firehair's
a girl. I didn't
right?
read this.
She's an Indian who is
Blackfoot?
Blackfoot's the dude. No.
I gotta imagine that's the dude with the bow and arrow.
Yeah. So
Hunting
this
the
is
little redheaded stepchild.
no, they're not hunting. No, that's not. It's not. That the redheaded is does she get raised or what? I think she's a Native American. I can't remember, but I think for some reason I think she's a Native American. But they find her at a whatever it is. You can't do this shit anymore. They make this person. They make
It's
this
like
kid.
Annie, but
They make this kid into like the chieftain.
it's Annie with Cherokee.
Yeah, Fire Hair Baby. Yeah, Fire Hair Baby. Later on, like the next one, I think the kid is teenage years or whatever. I think they do like 3 with this. It's not a.
You fucking throwing out bees. Come on.
I mean, hell, I think it's
Serious,
cool.
Clark?
It is
I'm
first
giving that-
Blackfoot.
That's
too.
getting a D from me. Like
Blackfoot's
I'm
the one
not
that goes
into
direct
it.
to you.
This is
I don't know what's
nonsense.
going on here.
No,
Yeah,
I think it is. I think it's. I don't know. Yeah. Whoa, buddy. It's definitely something you can't. Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah, that's
borderline
why I'm
that
at
anyway.
least the D.
Yeah, it's probably
more
more.
this is-
You're probably right. Better heart. But it is Blackfoot's first appearance too, which is there. So
Yeah,
that's
but
85.
there, who
you
cares?
should probably put it in the D. It gets a D somehow. I don't know how, but
You want to? You want to put it in the trash? I'm all
They
for it.
stole
Yeah.
the red-headed baby from a wagon train and then raised it as their own.
yeah, that's right. That's what they did. It was a boy or a girl.
It doesn't say.
I always thought it was a girl. It always looked like a girl, but it could have been a
Nope,
boy.
it's a
I don't
young
think it
boy.
matters.
Fire hair.
It's a young boy.
Learns the
It looks
ways
like a girl. It
of the
really looks like a
Blackfoot
girl.
tribe.
Yeah. Not really my genre.
to Joe
Western
Kubert
and
Carver.
that's the only thing. Oh, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate. I'm not a big fan of Western tales. I don't like them.
What?
Nightmaster.
Nightmaster. Yeah.
So
See, he's better than Night Lord because he's a mess.
he's the master. I guess I got you there. He
It's
looks
his
a little
first
like the
appearance,
Black
and
Knight.
James Gunn has rumored that he's gonna put him in the next Eagly TV show. So there you go. What do you got?
Oh, speaking of James Gunn, he just went on Twitter like maybe an hour ago and said that the decision to cancel Titans and Doom Patrol was made before he got there. So
I don't believe him. Don't believe him.
I don't either. He's still a piece of crap to me. But anyway,
Trash it.
I believe him. I don't think that was his call.
Yeah, Joe, I'll give you that. Almost all Westerns are.
I mean, Pete, would he own it if it were though?
Yeah, but
why
Joe,
wouldn't
how many 4 colors and stuff did they have where they had Westerns? It was just the picture of like some dipshit that was on TV. Nightmaster's D. Joe, we might be trashing it. There's a trash and a D.
Well, I only say that because DC was already talking about just getting rid of everything before he even got there. That's why I'm not surprised.
D. Okay.
Night Master's like a D.
Yeah, they just gave Conan blue
Brought
pajamas.
back by the Ultraverse
Yeah.
as Nightman.
Oh, it's a D for me, dog.
Wasn't that Malibu?
All right.
Yeah.
Next up.
Malibu Ultraverse.
Oh, I didn't put this shit in there, did I?
Yes, you did, and I put it in here twice by accident.
You want to talk about Archie ripoff bullshit? Here you go. We got Windy and Willie. Yeah, I could dance like this forever, Willie. Don't worry, Windy. By the way,
what?
No, just so you know,
You got
just
look. It looks like hurt lines on his foot.
he did. Yeah, he stepped on her foot. Windy, which is a dude's name.
Oh, Windy's the dude.
Yeah, well, so is Willie. Yeah,
Oh,
they're two friends.
well.
It's like Jughead.
Oh.
It's like Archie and Jughead, dude. This is like supposed to be like Archie and Jughead.
You know what?
I
I really wonder why
Austin
this
Powers
didn't.
and
Yeah, I'm shocked this didn't pop
other
up.
Austin
Personally.
Powers.
Like I'm surprised it isn't a big hit.
This is
I mean, they had Betty and Veronica there.
This is trash.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I can't believe we haven't heard about them for years.
Why aren't we getting all kinds of? I want to get some exclusives of Windy and Willie now. I go, Dan Parent, where are you?
Yellow Claw,
Windy and Willie.
BK. Stop doing that. You know I collect that shit. Yeah, they do, Joe. They do. Yeah, this is trash. Put it in the trash.
Okay. Can I do it twice? Because I have it here twice.
Yeah, do it twice. It's twice trash. All right, number 80, the Phantom Stranger.
Isn't this the Silver Phantom Stranger?
Yeah, it is. And look at how creepy that dude is. First off, he looks like a pedophile. So
the way he's holding that kid is troubling.
yeah, that's
hanging on to
troubling.
him too.
I think somebody does need to call. I think somebody needs to call.
Yeah, what was the name of that dude in the UK? He's like that guy.
The Phantom Groomer. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Joe loves it though. Joe loves him.
You
Joe
know,
loves the Phantom.
I'm not shocked. All due respect, Joe. I love you.
The Phantom Stranger, isn't that where you like sit on your hand for a while till it goes numb, and then when you grab your,
I bet you AOA. I think he
Just
was
a stranger.
that's just
Yeah.
the stranger.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
All right,
for
hey.
you fans. This is a Neil Adams cover.
Is it?
Yep.
See, don't tell them. Now they're going to rake it up. I was trying to get it. I mean,
BK.
I
You know
still
what I'm
put it.
saying?
I still put it as a D.
Nah, I got a C, but
My
they got
fashion
it in
sense
B.
is too good, BK.
They got it in B.
Huh?
B. Put in B.
Yeah.
Now this book,
Give the Phantom Stranger bump.
for some reason, I don't know why.
I don't know where you're going.
It was a cheap book. I'm going up one real quick.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a cheap book, and then all of a sudden, like I don't know why, but
Look at
people
all
just-
these rumors.
Yeah, I think it was a rumor. So it's Dolphin.
I think it
It's,
was also a mixture of that, and there were some pretty awesome Middleton covers in that the Rebirth run. He had some pretty cool Dolphin covers.
79 was Dolphin. Dolphin used to be one of these cheap $15, $20, $30 books, and then all of a sudden it blew up to a raw couple $100 book, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like I remember
think
passing.
it's a mixture of the rumors, and like I said, Middleton did some pretty awesome covers to bring her to the forefront as well.
I just remember passing up on so many of these $35 books in good shape and just going, yeah, I'll come back and buy it later.
You're thinking, I'll get it back for 20. I'll get it later.
Yeah,
for 20.
absolutely. And then a year later or so, it blew up, and I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah. See, I agree with Terry. Like if I'm flipping through boxes, this green is going to catch my eye.
It does. No, it
Always,
does.
no matter
It
what.
does.
Like,
It does.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
The green cover.
Yeah, but
So
Terry, do you remember how cheap this book used to be? It used to be dirt cheap, and that's what I
At
do.
the
So
price it is now, I can see a little.
and for
wariness.
Silver Age, there wasn't a lot of options. So almost all Silver Age, if it was decent, a decent seller would have it in my light.
I
So it
forgot.
really
We're
shines in
supposed
my
to
light.
be. We're grading this on almost like an invest. Like what?
See, we already got through it. I did say Neil Adams, so we already got through it before you get it. Hey, AOA, why are we doing? What'd you say? Why are we doing A? Yeah, I get it. I get you.
Yeah, but it's so. Yeah,
I think it priced itself out of being a
it
cool
kind of
book.
did.
I think it priced itself out of being a cool book. I probably would put in B now because it
Yeah.
pretty much just priced itself out.
And I think it's I think the cost of it now is.
I mean, because technically all of these are keys. I mean, when you think about them, they're all actual keys, like their first appearances and shit like that. But all right, put in B.
It is a cool cover. There's nothing wrong
I
with
don't know.
that.
I think Dolphins should be up there with Fireman Farrell.
No, I don't think it
They
should.
should make a buddy cop
I
movie.
like Dolphin. I wouldn't put it that high, but I agree. I agree with you, Double. Like, it's a nice cover. It's like a throwback, but I just feel like the artwork. That's Neil, right?
Yeah, if this wasn't as expensive as it
No,
is,
that's not Neo.
then I would
That's
probably
not-
agree and go A.
Who is
But I
that?
think it's just too expensive.
Yeah, it's way too
really-
expensive. I think it's probably one of those things
That's fair.
too, nostalgia, where you're like, it bites you in your ass because you're like, man, this is such a cheap book. Why is
I
it?
don't see
Yeah, it's
that.
not cheap
people-
anymore.
People rumored it up. You know what I mean? Okay, another book that you're probably. Yeah, they're all keys though, BK. The whole.
Is this
whole-
a precursor
all we're doing
for
is
Monkey
keywords.
Man and O'Brien?
BK, give it the
Yeah.
program, bro.
Yeah, so this is Angel and Ape. By the way, Angel and Ape. Funny thing about Ape. Do we not do Johnny?
No,
We
you
do-
skip. It should be there.
Okay, Angel and Ape. Her name is Angel O'Day, and his name is Sam Simeon.
Yeah, slide 29 is the one you popped over, but we can go to that next.
It's kind of another one of those like crossover Archie, half making fun of Marvel and their name bullshit too. I don't know, man.
Angel Sam Simeon.
Sam
It's
Simeon,
Moonlighting.
Yeah. Sticks thinks it's A tier. I figured that would be up his.
This is
I figured it would be up his style. It's
This
not a
is-
bad book. Like it's.
this is like CD to me. I don't.
Yeah. The problem is it's not bad, but it's not great. But it's also not expensive. So like it sits in that one too, where it's like, it's not
Right.
bad.
Then I'll
It's
give
not
you a
great.
C.
Okay, we can. I'll live with the C on that.
I'm with you with the C.
It's just not. Yeah. Do you need me to
People
put up
really
the here? We skip this one. Oh no, not that. This
We did.
Born to Trouble, Johnny Double.
Johnny Double.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Johnny Double. We might have to move it up. C, B. We gotta move Abel and H up to B, I guess.
Really?
Yeah. All right, Johnny Double.
You
This
guys
first
put that
appearance-
with Dolphin, huh?
Yeah, see, Dolphins way
I
better.
thought that was
than
his, like,
Angel and Ape.
His large
Yeah,
intestines.
yeah,
and it
Dolphins
turns out
gotta be
it's their
moved up.
face.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is not. This is bootleg ass like drama queen, fucking $1 Million Man, Johnny Double.
$1 million. man.
Born to Trouble, Johnny Double. Well, maybe not $1 million, some bullshit like
Did
that.
you see him?
remember?
He showed up on the Raw 30th. He was there with.
Yeah. No, not $1 Million Man. What was the one?
He was with
character that was a
IRS.
spy and
Oh, I didn't see. I haven't seen it yet.
yeah, D. I'm with you here.
Johnny.
with
I
you
figured Johnny Double was going to be like a knockoff, like the Saint or even Bond.
Yeah, kind of. But you know how they had Saints are probably about
Man from Uncle.
yes. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Henry Cavill, by the way.
D. So are we doing? Well, so let's D that. Are we D'ing that? Yeah, we're D'ing it. Putting D. Let's go. Move along.
I recorded more Guy Ritchie.
I mean,
More Guy Ritchie
Next
on my
up,
DVR.
by the way,
Mr. Double.
next up we got Bat Lash, which to be honest, 76. This is his first appearance. I actually like this cover. I don't really like westerns, but this guy actually has a long history in DC Comics.
He kind of lasts.
I mean, he got a lasting long. You know what I mean? This isn't like Firehead or whatever the hell that one girl boy Indian racist shit was. This actually lasted for a very long time.
I see.
D for fucking Western trash. I mean, Western's not good, but this character is not
Yeah,
trash.
Batlash, they brought him back. Somewhat, well, maybe New 52.
Yeah, I think he did come back in the New 52.
I think it was New 52 he came back. And it wasn't Rebirth. I think it was New 52.
What do you think, Corbin? What do you got Bat Lash at?
Personally, that's a C for me.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's kind of
I like the
I'm not
art,
asking
but
for-
it's-
I'm not asking for more than a C.
well, that's what you
C.
got for me.
I think you're right. I think that's
I
fine.
hate-
I
you
think
know
that's a good
what?
spot.
I don't want to agree with BK though. Ooh.
I do like that Joe. We should know Joe's gonna give all westerns because we didn't mention what he's got as his
Oh, yeah.
thing today.
Johnny Ringo.
Johnny Ringo. So of course he's getting wild with the westerns, but I think C is the right spot for this.
I'm here, Huckleberry.
Oh wow, Jinx. All right,
So where do we put it? C?
yeah, C.
Okay.
Hawk and Dove, horseshit characters.
This
This
was
book
like
is- This book
Titans
is like,
redeemed them somewhat, but the rest of it sucks. And this
well, this book went up a ton in price because of Titans, and then like
and you realize, wait a second, these are two dudes.
yeah,
it did.
didn't-
Yeah,
It doesn't work. It just does. Just no. That's an F for me.
A tale of two
Dudes,
brothers.
and they're talking
Hawk
about like
and the
social politics and stuff. And
I mean, I like the topic. The way they decide to address it is so corny. That's the word
yeah,
I think. When I see
exactly.
corny. Like you do the topic a disservice by trying to address it this way.
Yeah, with
Because
these two fucking
yeah,
guys.
exactly. So
also too, like I'm sorry, but look at the fucking what the
Dove
fuck is
better when she's Minka Kelly.
why is Dove giving us like a secret middle finger in the fucking pose here?
No, Dove
and
is
how
giving
long
us
is his fucking hands? Dude?
vibes? I don't know. Feel comfortable talking about.
Yeah.
Now that's all I can see. Are you hearing this? Want me to turn it up?
Yeah, let me turn it up a little.
If Dove was Olivia Munn, then we'd be having something.
Yeah, I think it's D, dude. Put it in D. Very overrated book.
No Olivia Munn.
Put it in D. You gotta get done with this.
All right, we can put it in D. That's fine.
It cannot. I will agree. Ditko can't be trash. That's the only reason why it's not.
That's the only thing that saved that book.
Yeah. Oh fuck me.
Anthro. Could it be you? Is this
for all you Anthro fans?
Is this like Command D?
But it's not just that. You get the first bear tribe too, which has got a bunch of. It's got Phi Lee in it. Phi Len, Lart.
I don't know who that is.
It doesn't matter. It's
an Emba.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Emba.
It's like a bootleg. What's that book that used to be in that Dell used to do, and they ended up giving over to Valiant. Son of
Turok, Dinosaur Hunter.
Yeah,
Turok.
Yeah.
This is a bootleg Turok. Okay, so this is trash. Because Turok is trash. This is a copy of Turok. That's even worse.
Oh, Turok was a pretty fun N64 game.
Actually, shout out to I know a Turok lover, but yes.
Hey, Turok sounds good. Don't pass up Turok, bro.
Turok #1. We know.
Yeah, there's plenty of them out there for you if you want it.
No, not the real one. The real Turok #1 is it's 4 colors.
Oh, I'm talking Chromium style.
Dude, I've sold a couple of those. It sells fucking hella good. 1, 2, and 3.
Whoa.
Next up, S tier, my man, the Creeper, the better version of the fucking Joker.
Was I trashing Anthro? Is that?
Yeah, you're trashing Anthro.
Windy and Willie.
That statement. I disagree with that statement so
This is the better version of fucking Joker. It's Ditko. It's fucking amazing.
No, he really.
Yes.
Joker with the boa.
Understand who the Joker is. What is the one? What dominant topical like Creeper story do you know?
This is Jaundice Joker.
Like you can name a Joker story off the top of your head. You can't name one.
Showcase 73. Hey, Showcase 73. Creeper Volume 1. Creeper Volume 2.
What were those about? What were those about?
So Creeper. He originally was like this guy that was kind of a cameraman that was going around. No. He gets dumped into a vat.
Jack Ryder.
Yeah, he gets dumped into a vat.
You give an origin.
I'm telling you, he gets this. Well, that's what this fucking book is. His origin.
So that's his. Okay, nothing.
No. So then he kind of becomes a great anti-hero in his first series, which, to be honest with you, he probably should be. Also, too,
but that's not the Joker.
He got dropped in the vat. He lasts a lot. Yeah. They did a better version, I said, than with the Joker.
But that's not true. That's 2 different characters. I'll let it drop, Marco. You're right. I'm just saying that's okay.
Better Joker.
If you can't tell me how good your character is without taking down another character, it's not a valid argument.
Thank you, Double.
Hey, he wears a boa. He's yellow. He's got a better laugh, and his stories actually make fucking sense.
He doesn't have a better laugh. His stories make fucking sense. You haven't named one story aside from the origin story.
I was telling you the origin story, and you cut me off 4 times.
That's the only story you have. I would say give me like an actual story, like the Joker. You can mention the Killing Joke. You can mention there's so many Joker stories you can bring up.
What? You said so many. You keep 3 times you named the same Joker story. The same one anybody ever Killing Joke.
I just said one Joker
story. I saw your switch. Hey, I saw your screen switch while you're looking up Joker stories, bro.
I'm not looking up Joker stories. I'm still.
You guys are still arguing over this?
So bright.
I think it's S tier too.
I see an S, a B, and a C.
And I'm giving it an S too. So put it
a C.
Yeah, I give you the A just because I know how much you love this.
By the way, I would like to explain also too that Creeper is a book that you can get for $35 in good shape, high grade.
If you want
$30-50. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
so
send in
the
chat a
another
link for
this is
good
another one
creeper
of those
stories.
books
You
that
won't
gets the
find many.
disco bump.
Here, let me look up best creeper stories for you. I'm gonna let you guys know my results because I don't expect any.
All right.
It's going to
Get
be a
outta
real
here.
short search.
Such a DC hater, bro. Such a DC hater.
Reddit, they got one. Justice League International Volume 1.
That's not
Okay,
true.
y'all. Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna
Adam.
keep
Oh shoot, this was I should have gone the other one first. Hold on, let's do
Who
the
the
other one
hell
first.
is the creeper? I agree.
What other one?
This
Oh,
is the
because
other
you want to
one.
go in, because
Yeah.
you're going reverse.
Yeah, because I do first appearance origin of Ray Palmer
And
Ray
Gene.
Palmer. What?
And Gene Loring.
Oh, it is, but yeah, okay. So this is
Hey, she
showcase
comes into play later.
Showcase 34. First Silver Age, Adam and Ray Palmer. So,
Yeah.
Thank you, AOA. Madness. Anyway.
there you go.
I feel just for how long Adam's been around, we got to consider A, but I'm still unimpressed.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with this either. I actually think this is another overrated book. I think this is like a C-ish book because of the price.
Well, I was going to say B.
Yeah, I will go with B, but I really think it's C. Yeah, this is real. You're right. I mean, like, I don't know what I talk to people. Everybody's like, you know what? Fucking the Adam, bro. Like, you could find creeper fans. You could find. I mean, you can find a bunch of fans of different stuff. I mean, I know the creepers.
Even with Superman in an Iron Man suit pretending to be Adam in the the CW verse, it's still.
I bet you could find some Bawa Man fucking fans. Obviously, we found one by the name of Test.
What did you say? Bawa Man?
Bua Man, Bawa Beast. I mean, but Adam is not one, except for BK. Of course, we got BK. Oh, first you were what? This is wrong. Yeah, F Mac. It gets a bump, but I don't know how big of a bump.
I have a little credibility.
Well, I dropped it in B for now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, AOA. I don't know. I don't know anybody who actually reads them that really loves Adam. But speaking of that, we Chat's gonna say something
Sword
different.
of the Atom?
I mean, he's no Ant-Man.
All right, move him up. Blue Beetle apparently says he does really good. I mean, hey Corbin, you're not gonna yell at him for this. He did a lot
I
of.
was going to say,
No,
I told
he
you,
didn't.
I was
No.
saying A because
Listen,
of the characters.
I didn't see that comment. You're
around.
right. I gotta be consistent, Marco. Call me out. I'm wearing down here. I gotta wake up. Nah, that's that you can't.
We're
no,
we're almost through. We got like
Let me give it like a B.
we got like half a dozen left. Maybe a couple more.
Is this Creeper again? Creeper again. S tier. All right. This is actually the last 10 cents issue in Showcase. So it does get a little credibility for that. And plus it's got Pete as a young child in the background wearing purple pants.
Who? Me?
How is that Pete?
Yeah, this kid
That looks like the
this
same
kid's
kid
whiter
from the
than
Native
white with
American
blonde
cover
hair.
with-
How the
with-
hell is this me?
With blonde hair instead of red hair. Is that when he grew up?
Yeah, it's the exact same thing that happened. That's exactly how that
Hey,
happened.
to be fair, I did have some purple Z Cavaricis back in the middle.
See, I told you. I used to have blonde hair as a kid.
I actually did have blonde hair at one time too.
Yeah.
I used to dye my hair.
never had blonde
I had
hair.
orange,
No, as a
red,
little kid.
even purple.
It's C, by the way. The correct answer for this book is C.
I think the funniest thing when I did dye my hair blonde one day when I was in college, I came home, my parents' house.
Right.
My brother was like, "Who's sleeping in Peter's room?"
Nice.
Because he looked in there, just saw the top of my head. He thought a stranger was in the house.
All right, put it in C, Pete. I'm trying to get through this.
All right.
C. All right. No,
Really? That gets a C?
yeah, last 10 cent issue.
Just for
It's
a
actually-
last 10 center.
it is important, dude. It's like actually like a historically important. That's the one cool thing about showcases. It's not just appearances; it's also historically important. That's actually a thing with comic book.
And then you
collectors.
follow it up with Sea Devils.
All right. I don't know why fucking people.
I really need that Judy Walters.
I would say
appearance.
this isn't even the good Sea Devils cover. There's some better ones. I would say this is D, but I'm not going to say it's D. This is Showcase 27, first appearance of the Sea Devils. Not exactly my favorite group in the showcase ones, but people love the Sea Devils. They love them. They hate Frogman, but they love the Sea Devils. This is just another version of
Is
Frogman.
this like Sequest?
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like
Well, yeah. What was
boring
it? What were
ass.
the Thunder or whatever, the puppets?
The Golden Monsters on this one.
Thunderbirds?
Yeah, Thunderbirds.
Yeah. Yeah, okay,
Like
there
that?
you go. Yeah.
A weird Fantastic Four kind of thing.
Of course he loves Sea Devils. Of course he loves Sea Devils.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying.
no, I'm not.
We
giving
put in
Devils
C.
a
We
high
can put in
rating.
C. We can put in C because I put in D, but put in C.
It's right in the middle. Fine. Okay.
All right.
We still got a couple left.
Here we go. One of the most overrated green appearances in showcase. Green Lantern.
Nope.
No what?
S tier, baby. I didn't get dressed up for nothing.
Really?
I'm
We
out
can't
to
see
say
you.
it's.
It's Hal
I'm gonna say-
Jordan.
I'm gonna say it's A.
A. Yeah, I don't think it's. I think A is a good place for it. Green Lantern. It's the first time you see Green Lantern ring.
So yeah,
You got the battery power. The Green
I'm
Lantern
sorry.
battery power thing.
I'm still taking Green
Oh.
Lantern over Fireman Phil, or whatever the fuck his name was,
Oh
over the
no,
Silver Age,
Fireman Farrell. Fireman
Solomon
Farrell.
Grundy, over
Fire-
the Creeper, and over the Atom.
Not the,
yes,
Fireman
I'm
Farrell.
saying
You're
yes.
just you don't. Fireman Farrell is. You're underrating that. Every issue of Showcase 1 through.
You want to know how much I like Green Lantern? Here, I'm going to show you. Wedding cufflinks, Green Lantern.
Oh, I was like, where did this
Oh,
real
that's
come
what that
shit.
was. Okay.
I'm sorry. That's your hand. Oh, that was. That
The
was
Jeff
out of
Johns
nowhere.
run.
That was
I thought that was Bottle Wallabies. I thought that was Bottle Wallabies.
Yeah, my hand does look extra hairy there. It's not actually
Yeah.
that
It was-
fuzzy, but
yeah,
it did
yeah, it
come
was
out
pretty
kind of
wild,
fuzzy in
man.
that picture.
Each month on any issue of F.
But-
Okay.
Looked up.
that
I
was-
didn't.
We're not, Terry. Hey, Terry wants to fight you too. By the way.
I don't. I ain't messing around.
Where are you putting this, Pete?
They're putting
Yes.
in S. They're putting in S.
Yeah,
I
I
would
get it.
argue
Not
it's
the
A
greatest
tier,
story
but
at the time. He wasn't the
Yeah.
greatest character at the start, at the jump. But
So what's the argument against putting one of
he's
the
an S tier. I'm
original
just fucking
seven?
around.
yeah, they just want to mess. with
original 7 Justice League members in S tier?
Nah,
Like,
we're
there's
just
no
messing with
argument,
P,
me.
dude.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
messing with me. That's all.
right?
Plus the
You know,
bottle
Corbin.
of hams.
Oh, wow.
It's all right. It's not that fuzzy. Look,
Yeah,
I didn't
right.
like lose.
All right. Speaking of, I don't want to see what people's opinion on this overrated shit is.
Oh, Rip Hunter.
Hunters. Yeah.
Well, he was in the Legends of Tomorrow.
His first appearance of Time Masters. His first appearance of Rip Hunters. Also, first appearance of
B
Diplo the
plus.
Dinosaur.
This is kind of B plus to me.
You do know what he's doing in this, right? He's ripping his shirt off. He ripped his shirt off to jump on top of the dinosaur.
Hey, but Wannabeast didn't even show up with a shirt. He just had his undies on. Was ready to roll.
There's only one way to save body.
You know, like the thing
That's
with Rip
shirts.
Hunter is like you have to flip you're looking through the old books and you got to get through these stupid Rip Hunters to find a good book.
There's
That's
a
what I
bunch
think
of
about
Rip.
Hunter.
Yeah, there's like 50 Rip Hunters.
So many
Yeah.
Rip Hunters that you have to get to find it till you get to a good book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he was good. I haven't seen
Yeah,
him
Arthur Darville. Yeah,
Legends
good
of
point.
Tomorrow, but man, like
Why did-
I don't know.
Arthur, what did
That's
you
the
say,
only
Arthur?
reason-
What?
That's what I
He
know
does
about.
good casting on the show. Repair Tech Tony. He's right.
Oh.
It was good casting for Rip Hunter. I agree.
The cover is kind of funny, dude.
Rory.
I do agree with
Oh,
that.
that was Rory. Gotcha.
Yep.
That was Rory. What?
Arthur
Doctor Who
Darville.
character was Rip Hunter on the DC shows.
Yeah, it does
Very
have
well.
more of a Golden Age feel. I agree with that too. I think we can put in C or D.
He is a master, though.
He's a master. He's not
Of
a
what?
lord.
He's not a lord. He's a master.
He's not a time lord. So he, by that definition, he's
Time Master.
greater than the Doctor.
All right, then put him in C because he would be D. He would be D if that was the case. But put him in C then. Oh, there's so many shitty Rip Hunter books. I gotta do this one this
You
way
gotta do
too.
the other one
Okay. Yep. So we're gonna do the other one first. So this is Adam Strange's first appearance. A couple other first appearances like sidekick
Is he
first
fighting
appearances,
the
too.
McDonald's Moon Man?
He isn't.
Mac tonight.
Yeah, Max tonight.
He's actually somebody's trying to steal. They're actually trying to cut the planet in half with this pendulum knife thing, and he is trying to shoot it in half.
Is it Marvin the Martian? Because that sounds like a Marvin the Martian plan.
Do you want to really know what this is? Adventures of Otherworlds. It's actually featuring the planet and the pendulum. So this pendulum ship thing is trying to slice through this other world planet.
Trying to get into the bottle city of Candor.
Okay, yes.
That's what it looks like.
S. I would
Why
say
not
A.
just
I
use
like
the
A
laser?
better. I like A better. This is 17, by the way.
And
Joe's saying 17. I will say this cover is
Joe. I
the
think might be
cover's
onto
black.
something.
The cover's black and really cool and red. I like those color schemes. Hard to get. I mean, it looks like shit because you don't ever get this book in really good shape. So
Yeah, I
do
can see with that black
I do
cover.
like that.
Holy moly.
Adam Strange, he needs to wear the bubble to protect his head, but he can wear short sleeves and his arms are cool.
all right, put it in A.
His rocket pack is pretty sweet too.
So why everybody's talking about 19? Because it's actually Adam Strange's first logo.
He gets name dropped on the cover.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, it's also the logo. It's also the logo for his book. Important book.
It's a better cover.
Adam,
too.
help me! I'm being pulled into space by the magnetic meteor.
I'll show you magnetic meteor, baby.
Adventures on other worlds.
That's so. I don't know, man. I
don't know if I can give this test though, but
yeah, I don't think.
I think it's right there with the other one.
Hey, have you been to space? Pete Blue Beetle brings up a good point. Have you been to space, and how do you know how it works?
I believe in science.
It is a great cover. That is one thing.
It's a good cover. That's why I'm giving it the same. I think it's also an A, just for the cover alone. It's better cover than 17.
Is it? I don't know.
I think so.
Well, maybe.
It's a weird pendulum.
Oh yeah, that's a better cover.
Yeah. And it's not just because it's got the girl on the cover. I just think.
Do you want it in B? Okay, what do you think? B or A? What are we doing? B or A on it?
Where was the other one?
The other one's an A because it's his first appearance.
I go double A with these.
We could go A with it. All right, put an A.
I would do A as well.
All right, put an A.
I wouldn't have put his first appearance in A, but if you're gonna put that one in A, then this one has to
I would because fucking the Space Ranger. I actually like the Space Ranger better. It gives me more of that like Marvel DC like AC fucking vibes, dude, or AMC vibes.
Space Ranger, huh? Mm-hmm. Why does it look like he's doing a muscle man calisthenics on the cover?
Mm-hmm.
Those Shivermen have we trapped, and I haven't freed Mara yet.
He's also climbing that ladder really weird because why is he grabbing it?
Yeah,
with his left hand
he's
on the right.
Ladder sneaking down. He's trying to release the lever because she's paralyzed and about to get probed by these aliens. The Schwanner man.
He just seems kind of very carefree in his approach. There's no urgency in that climb.
And if he's out in space, why is his mouth not covered in space?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
But at least he's got sleeves.
You know what? It's getting a C for me.
He's got sleeves though, Dub.
Yes, sleeves. Wow. I do like his guns. You're right. The ray guns are awesome.
Except for the lack
D
of
and D. All right, put it in D. Put it in D. Let's go. We gotta move it along.
Harsh, in his arms.
Yeah, it was a little harsh.
Thank goodness you come home, dear. I can't handle our super baby by myself.
So this was actually not Lois. Obviously, this isn't Superman's first appearance. If it's not the baby's first appearance, obviously it's not Superman's first appearance. But it was a test to see if they could sell this. Well, they did this one, and the right next episode was if Lois Lane could have her own series, and that it did well enough that it got Lois Lane her own series. Hey, listen, Miss Superman, also the girl from Superman's past. Ooh, Wookie now. The new Lois Lane.
Well, this is when Lois and Lana first meet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it Lana?
Yep. And this part, the whole having a baby is a dream.
Hey, give it to BK. I got it.
Where you got it?
You fucking BK. I think I got it.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
You got it. All right, you got to ring the bell on that one. Good job, BK.
So you're saying this is Lois Lane's test book?
It is. It's her test book for her own series, and it actually worked out. So
this is how I feel about this book.
I don't give a shit.
I mean, but it's a big thing that they did back then. So like this one and the next one, and it actually worked out. People did give a shit because she ended up getting her own series. So,
well, you have any big storylines from that you remember, Marco? No, exactly. No, I'm just
kidding. When she got her own series, yeah, we got Catwoman.
Whoa, you DC hating son of a bitch.
That's the
No,
only thing
listen,
about Lois.
Marco,
is
I'm giving you. I'm
they give
being
us
a heel
Catwoman.
tonight. I'm being a heel turn.
Hey,
I do
real
appreciate
quickly, for DC and all his DC hate.
Move this man!
All right.
Oh, but to be fair, he's not wrong.
Fair enough. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Really?
this
Are
book
you
sucks.
collecting a lot of super? Oh, you're going to start defending Jimmy Olsen, Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen books because we need to. Buy
I actually have that one too. I've got actually his first. I got his first.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna say nothing.
What you gonna
Wow,
do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Lord
Superman's
have
pal, Jimmy Olsen, number one. Yeah, I got that
AOA
too.
puts it in SS, and nobody else voted. Oh wait, Blue Beetle
No,
gave
no.
it a B.
B, it's B. We got a couple B's.
Ugh,
It
I'm
is B.
still at like a C, but
No,
all right.
I mean like
Yeah,
so.
B,
But you
B
guys,
at
so
best.
you guys,
I know what you're saying. I'll give
in
you
the
that.
history of for comic historians. This
And she did get her own series that
and I agree.
lasted
This was
a
big
long
for that.
while.
Joking
Yeah.
aside, especially in that time, to have a book that, mind you, wasn't like I read one or two of them. Joe,
Jesus, I almost spit my drink out. I almost spit my drink out with this.
Ring the bell!
Corbin, these books are the same age as the ladies you love.
Wow. Y'all come with
56.
late.
Hey, 56. He might not be wrong. 56.
Corbin, remember, you're going to play the heel.
Uh,
You got to take the heat that
43,
comes with
but
it.
You're right. I do. You said it, Pete.
Yeah,
It's-
nobody plays it better than me.
No. I had to do it this time to switch it up, but you're right.
All right. Put it in B. Let's go. We're
I
almost
did.
there.
We got 2 left.
Yeah, 2 left. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of exhausted today.
It's all right. I am too,
Where's
man.
on you? It's one of those days.
All
The
about the he
snow's
said, she
up.
said.
I just pulled another one out just in case.
Double O. You
I haven't
crazy.
pulled it out.
Yeah, we're. This is gonna. This is.
Oh, there's that Lois Lane book. I forgot to pull that one out.
I just don't like the finger placement.
Yeah, I don't like he's getting flicked in the dick.
Yeah, I can beat you with one finger.
Which
Yeah.
But man, what a
This is
shitty
not-
cover for first Captain Cold.
Yeah, this is not Carmine Infantino's best work.
Y'all stop bad mouthing my books, bro. Stop bad mouthing them. Stop it. Stop bad.
Hey, I
Captain
like.
Cold.
Hey, I like
Right there
Captain
on the
Cold.
cover.
But
the cover.
Finger in all its glory.
this is not a good cover for him.
I love
the green.
Carmine Infantino is awesome.
green's
I love
cool,
him.
but-
I'll be honest with you, the green's really dope on this
The
cover.
green is
Yeah,
cool,
really.
but the finger, not so much.
Finger of Death. Okay. Since I pulled them out in order, I got the other one too. So 7. Cold. I mean, it is a B book, right? We're B.
It's at least a B. I would even argue an A. Like I said, I like Captain Cold.
It's a pricey book, but it's not like. I actually like his 4th print better, or his 4th appearance better. The book. It does prove that it was a hit. We're not putting that one up. Okay, put an A. Let's go. Put an A. I don't care.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
It works for me too.
I gotta move it up. We're getting a second.
And then
round.
this is probably one of the most underrated books in the top 10. It really is.
Wait, hold on. What do you got there? Oh, show it again.
Oh.
I had you were small screen, so now you're big screen.
I actually only pulled it out because it's in order for me to put these books away. So I think that's my book.
Challenges of the Unknown.
No, it's not.
They got front row seating in the Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
It's Challengers of the Unknown. You could argue that. They had a big run throughout. Team Up. It's the best team up that came out of like Showcase. It probably is the reason why like Showcase made them. They made Showcase. Just like same thing with Silver Age Flash, Green Lantern, a lot of these other books. But I gotta put those back in order.
I don't give a shit.
About what?
Okay. Can we look at this cover for a second, please? Can you put the cover on screen?
Yeah, sure. He's cracking into the egg.
Yeah. So look at that egg and look at the size of the arm coming out of the egg.
that egg.
Great. Yeah, but that's why she goes. That's why he goes. Great Scott! What's coming out of that giant fossil egg?
Your voice made that better, but no.
How can anything else fit inside the egg besides the arm?
It's
Bro.
just an arm. Like, where is his head?
You don't want to see the next cover for the second appearance. I think it's got a gigantic weird rope.
I didn't want to see the cover for the first appearance. So
Hold on.
you got
And
that
when did
right.
these dudes decide? You know what? We're gonna rock the purple tops and the gray pants. That's our look. That's our
Don't be
team.
knocking these dudes.
We're in.
Oh, that second appearance cover is way better.
This one right here. Isn't
With
this
the
it?
giant robot on there?
Yeah, the giant robot guy.
Oh no, you gotta take the thing down.
I think it's this one right here. I think that's what it is. Giant robot guy.
Oh, that's way better than the.
yeah, the giant
the
robot.
arm
Hang on.
out of
Oh,
the egg.
giant robot guy looks like he's got one of them coming out of his pooper.
I don't
That's
care.
I'd rather have one coming out of his pooper than the weird arm that only fits. In
I
the leg.
like the weird. I
It's
like
a,
weird
it's like an
dinosaur
arm flying
fossil arm.
around.
I
It's
like
when the
weird red
twig lost
dinosaur.
his arm.
No.
Arm goes
Incredible.
hanging around by itself.
It's just an arm. Yeah, where's the yeah? There's nothing else that could be there.
There's no room.
You know why? I don't know why, but I like when you start seeing the Ditko covers where you use off-size like monsters, like Monster Dwells and shit like that.
Also,
is
look
not
where
a-
he's hitting it. He's hitting it like way down below, but somehow it cracked up top.
It is the first Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I think I do too. SAD.
I'm more of a B. I'm just not a big challengers dude. Like it's just not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you would have put that number 7 up, I would have put that a lot higher.
I guess the only thing I'll say about it is like they have a huge run through DC.
They did, but I pass over all of them.
Okay, well, I guess we can. Well, it's got S and D. So, and then you guys have got it as what?
I would say B for me, but I'll give you guys say A. I'm not gonna. I understand their longevity and all that, so I can.
A, put it in A. Put it in A. There you go, Joe. Thank you. Put it in A. Thank you.
Personally, I would have just said, like I said, a B.
All right.
That's the list.
That is
Okay,
that's
the only
list.
reason I agree with that is because it's a Kirby cover.
Yeah, it's a great Kirby cover. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. We started off with 58 watching. We do DC tier lists, which I enjoy doing this stuff. We get 20 to watch it. If we did spices, we'd still have 45 up here.
Yeah. I told you we should have done spices.
So next week we're going to probably do Marvel or spices, just because. I won't be pulling out any more books because
We got to wait till Warren's ready to do the spices.
to get any of these books down. I just wanted to make fun of BK. So BK, thank you for making me get off my lazy ass and bring probably too many expensive books out. So I'm going to put them back away. But yeah, we'll do another DC one. If not in 2 weeks, we'll do it in a month. There's another series that I love in DC. I know Joe does too, because I see his stuff on IG. And you know, it's fun to do it. Like also fun to let people know. Like I think everybody thought like some of those books were really expensive. I mean, when we're talking about Spectre and you're getting it like, you know, it wasn't.
Well, it's still Silver Age, and that's
for Silver Age $100, dude. If you're buying if you're buying a 1 in 100, whatever bullshit fucking.
Oh, I know. I'm
Mr.
not
Sinister
arguing that.
Copy that shit was. Instead, you could buy a Silver Age appearance of Spectre. And by the way, that book, the Spectre book, goes up. It doesn't go down. There's no fall down on those. They go up. Maybe sometimes it's very tiny, but at least you'll have stagnation in price or go up 10% every couple of years. Where like when you have like, and I'm not knocking. I mean, Pete knows back when UD was holding the 10 down. Like our books were the ones. So it's not like I didn't Wednesday Warrior at all, because our books were it was the books we sold. They were putting up there. Our numbers, our books. So it's not like I don't understand how that game works. I'm just saying, like, step the game up, bro. Get some investment books here. And for the price, I don't think like. I mean, back then, let's say you were selling like the Delatos, or you're selling something, you get a couple $100, $300 off of it. Now with how crazy some of these books were going, like you have to have some money stacked up. Why not throw it back into
that's the problem when you're talking about with the new releases and all these variants. There's too many people chasing.
Yeah.
So you got speculators just paying other speculators on a lot of this stuff.
Right. I mean, but there's always been a little bit of that.
There has, but I think everything is on
cool.
for. Everybody wants that quick turn. They think everything can be. All right, I'm gonna get this book when it comes out. Hit up my shop, sell it for double ratio, sell it, and I'm out.
But, so some of the shit that's really frustrating when you hear about some of this stuff and what people call stuff, like especially when I love Dom, but some of the shit he says, which I know he watches shows like Whatnots or whatever they are, or whatever show he watches, you hear stuff and you're like, no, second appearance for a Silver Age is something third and fourth because it also had a secondary character, had some other shit in it. In a modern book,
well, apart from the fact that the goddamn book's like 50 years old.
Yeah,
it didn't just come out last Tuesday.
But what I'm saying is like
it's already announced.
What I'm saying is like that getting caught back up, like it's not the same. It's not like the third of fucking appearance of Barry is Flash is fucking important. The third appearance of Nutsack in a Spider-Man's book is not
well. Yeah, no, fair fair comparison. You're talking about, if you go back to a character that's been around for decades and say, all right, the second or third appearance of Black Panther is not the same as the second or third appearance of Tosin. It's just not.
I don't. Dumb
You know what I'm saying?
no,
But people start paying for weird ass things. Be like, whoa.
Comic Man Andy lives on the west side of the state. He doesn't live close to me, BK. Does I don't know if he does. Dude, I got some great worlds. I got some great worlds finest too. Yeah. But I mean,
out the DC stuff though.
What's that?
We got to wait at least a few.
We
weeks
have to pace out. Yeah,
I
told you before we've done it. BK hasn't been wrong long enough, but we've been slowly trickling over the last 2 years DC stuff in. We actually have a show that people
DC is
want.
good for everyone.
It is. Well, because that's why I was going to say DC is like eating your veggies. Like, yeah, it might be good for you, but nobody.
So here's a perfect example. So I'm going to do
like the way you said that, Pete.
I'm going to run through this real quickly.
Saying.
Should I do this? Should I put some time into it, or should I just let it go? I don't care.
What?
The C list. So
it's up to you.
Second appearance and knockoff. Homages, because this is pretty funny. So here we go. I actually gave some examples because this is something I think people are scared of. I've heard this from a lot of people. People are scared of not knowing how to grade Silver Age, and I actually find that Silver Age is probably one of the easiest, or at least there's the most amount of leniency toward grading Silver Age. So I gave 2 books. This is a third appearance of Flash. Third and fourth appearances, I would actually say the covers are way better than first appearance. Or second appearance, I mean, not first appearance. Maybe even better than first appearance, to be honest with you. The one on the left sold for $550. The one on the right sold for $510.80. We're going to show you some of the imperfections. Or $410. So the $410 book, and I think they tried to press it, and this is why it happened. Popped staple. It says it's not connected on the other end. They did say it lays flat. They said it's a very nice cover. Inner pages are off white.
Lays flat because they pressed the shit out of it.
They pressed the shit out of it, yeah. Front cover split up to top staple. So they're saying that's why it's loose, is because up on the top staple, the front cover is split up to there, but then it stops at that staple. So it could be a partial attached. Large tear on back cover. It wasn't actually that large tear. It wasn't that large of a tear on the back cover. It was less than an inch. Cover is detached, but inner pages are all attached at the centerfold. Some rust on staple, which you expect, incomplete. So it's not that bad. But 2.0
overseas?
No, but they sold it to someone in Canada. Which
only reason because I see it's centuryfold, like the way center is spelled.
Ah, it said in US dollars, but then it ended up sent to Canada, so I don't really know. But just keep in mind, 2.0 sell for $661 net, and then 4.0 sell for $6. Now this one actually I had a little bit. I don't think the guy was wrong on the grading of this book, but I think he was wrong on how he graded the book.
So the grade was right, but how he got there was wrong.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that. Yeah. I'm not saying that. So this is the one. This is probably actually the better book to buy, because let's go back to the prices.
So did it have? What was it? Thumb
fucking dumb shit, dumb motherfucking jackass. EG. What was it? EGX. Waste of my fucking money. That's PGX and EGX are probably the same amount. So this is a very interesting 4.5. He calls it VG plus. White pages. Well, they're not. No resto. Sharp corner. Oh, they're not. So that's all that he had in the title, but he had a bunch of pictures up there. So I did kind of pull up and
sharp corners, but fucked top. It's just left.
Well, no, the left side. That is a blunted and torn left corner, if I've ever seen one. Even in Silver Age, it's blunt. It's blunted. That's not a sharp corner. This is actually like an old man thing. Like, this is what the old men say all the time. They're like, that book, it's got sharp corners, and they're like, motherfucker. Like, for Silver Age, it doesn't have bad corners. Like, that's actually not a bad corner there. It is blunted, but it's not bad. But if you look at the right corner, that's actually tear. That's like a fine tear.
Trimmed.
Yeah, it's not though. It's just tear.
No, I'm just saying the way that it looks.
I mean, it's not trim. I'm sorry, it's a fray. What did I call it? Trim. It's a fray. So it's got frayed corners. And then he said it was like white. So I decided to break out the owl chart on the 2 books. So this is a little thing you could have. It's an owl card, or you can just pull it up. I'll be honest. When you look at the one book, you can tell because the shittier book.
I like how the cover's pulling away that we can see inside to see what
So
pages are.
that's where the
convenient,
staple.
very convenient.
So this is the problem with that
It's
book.
helpful.
This is the problem with that book. He said it was complete and attached with 2 staples. That's the staple mark right there. And as you can see on the line, it does not look like it's got a protruding staple. So I'd be very curious. I'd be very curious to see if that first book is ripped through on the pages. I think that whoever bought that probably overpaid for it because I don't even think it's a 2.0. I think it's probably a 1.5. However, the page color quality is actually the exact same as the one on the right is the book number 2 is this book right here where he said it's white pages. That's not white pages. At best, maybe. And he, by the way, whoever owned this other book cleaned the book too. You could tell. I don't have the whole thing in enough time to do it, but it appears to me that this book right here had been cleaned and pressed the fuck out of. Like
they have one of
the
document
press the
cleaners.
fuck up. Yeah,
they rosin bag thing.
Well, yeah, but also so there's page coloring in different areas where you saw like on the edge where they're going that like some of it did like it went almost. There's a couple parts that almost went to cream, I'd say, but for sure off white. So we're not calling this white. However, it could have been up to a 5 when you look at condition. I didn't get to see the inside, so I definitely think it was a good book because like if you're talking about just grading this, and this is where you can't get scared. But was this book a 4.0? For sure, it was a 4.0. Like if you got graded, in my opinion, the book on the left, 100%, he paid $550 for it.
Mm-hmm.
A 4.0. The last 4.0 sold for $880. The last 4.0 sold for $880 graded. So like that's kind of what I'm saying. Like if you could fork over the $450, what's the worst you're gonna get is $900 on this book, and you could get over $1,000 on it. So it gives you a little bit more leniency on it too, and that's kind of what I'm saying. Like I know people sometimes get scared, but this shit had the other 2 corners. By the way, these were the better corners. If you look, bottom right corner was kind of a little bit. It was not as blunted as the back corner, but didn't have the fraying that the top right corner did. The bottom left corner looked like fucking dust mites had bitten off the fucking back end of it on this book. So like just because they say these things like white pages, no resto, sharp corners, that's an old type of thing. Take that. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that too. Well, that's what they did. Do you see the mislay of this? Now, just because it's mislaid doesn't mean it's trimmed, by the way, too, because a lot of these books, when they sit, even after you get impressed, you have a mislaying of the book, to be honest with you. Either way. What did you say? Oh, nice. So there we go. Next one up I wanted to do was the second appearance of Green Lantern, which I think is a better cover than the first appearance.
Yeah, the first one's not great.
Yeah. 5.5 sold for $559. 4.5 sold for $500. 350. When we talk about Silver Age and where you're going to target your grade, is to buy 3.0 and sell at 4.5. 4.5 is a target range. I wanted to give 3 different ranges so you could see why. For those people that maybe don't understand why I'm saying 4 or 5 is because like the difference between 4.5 to 5.5 is only a $50 difference. These last 3. 3.5 sold high, but it was a long time ago, so it technically 150, but like you're almost getting a 200. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a big up. It's a 150 up from a 3.5. It's only 50 up from a 5.5. So it's a great area to go for. That 4.5 range there is really good for this book.
It's like $100 a point up to that, but 4.5 gets you more.
Yeah. 4.5 gets you more than $100 a point. Right. Thank you, Pete. Thank you for putting that more simply than I put it. That is kind of how we figured it out, but it's been a long night. This book sold. This book on the other one sold. This is a similar book that I think would grade out into the 4.5 range, just so you get a figure of what raws are kind of selling. Now, listen, I know you're going to say that there's a chipping on the backside that goes away, that pulls out of that, and it does. It does. It actually does. But like that in Silver Age isn't something to be truly concerned about. This book, unlike the other books, unlike that book, this book right here, which had been pressed the fuck out of. You could tell because of how the turn on the staples are, and it had been clean. Turns out to be a 4.5. I'm not saying you should clean this book. I'm not saying you're going to be able to clean away breakaways. But if you see like on the left side where you see the rumpling of that, it's on the left side, right where his gonads almost are and down. That'll clean up. There's a couple other things that would clean up in this book. And the coloring the coloring once again, I think was off white. So we're not getting like white to off white. They'll probably grade this off. They'll probably grade this off white to white just because of, I mean, what the pictures look like. You know what I mean? Like that's probably what they're going to grade it for it. So the last 2.0 was sold in 2016 for only $96. And this sold for $177. But I'm willing to bet this is probably going to be between the $3.5 and the $400 or in the $4.5 range. Like that's what this book would look like when you finally grade it out. There's more pictures than this. There's like 6 pictures, but I can't.
But
the
question is, how much does it cost you to grade it?
Well, it's not going to cost you. It's not going to cost you $300 to grade it.
No. It's not going to cost you $300 to grade it. But
is it going to even cost you $200 to grade it? It's going to cost you $200 to grade it.
You have to pay the like standard or whatever the hell it is, and it's like 60 to 80.
60 to 80 with insurance.
You
got
to pay shipping, so it might be $100.
Okay, so $277 to make. You're gonna make another $120 on top of that.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I mean somewhere around there. That's kind of what you gotta look at. Yeah, if you could get Joe, you're right. You saw a lot of the books that I was showing you. They're right around that 5 range to 7.5 of the Silver Age books from my showcase runs, and that's because like if you can figure out how to grade 6.0 in silver, you'll be making gold. That's what we always used to say. If you can figure out 6.0,
if you're grading and you're sending in multiple books, you save a little bit on getting them all there together.
No. But what I'm saying is like what he's saying is if 6.0, if you can get 6.0 or over, like the money's just stupid.
Yeah.
Like that's all. Like 6.0 is all. It's not a 9.8 in modern, but it's pretty close. Pretty close. It's like I don't know what the equivalent would be. I mean, 9.6s have kind of hopped up, but like. Whenever you get a 6.0, like that's the grade you're always kind of shooting for. But if you don't have 6.0 type of buying power, because this is 6.0 is going to cost you more than 177. This is 6.0 is going to cost you probably closer to the like $400 range, right? But for 177, I mean, if you can drop it for $5, why wouldn't you? And that's it. That's kind of just a rundown on how silver works. I did the thing right there. Oh, sorry. 63,
we need our inferior 5.
Yeah, inferior 5. I just had to add 2 more so I could get 5 more slides. So this is Man Mountain. Man Mountain. Yeah, Man Mountain. I love this book because it's fake ass Hulk, and you can get this book like legit ass.
He has a stripe on his pants, and
this is so C-list because you can get this book for under $5.
Really,
in decent shape. Oh fuck yeah! Oh fuck yeah!
$5 for this, just because it's got fake ass.
What's surprising about so this is 63. What's surprising though is. In the same condition for a 64 or 65. For 65 is this book where you get Dean Egghead, student at Dean Egghead's Academy of Superheroes, The Ape, which is the guy that's above it, Icarus, which they don't. Yeah, it's supposed to be Beast. They're X-Men knockoffs. Icarus, Winter Wonderland is supposed to be Iceman. Icarus is supposed to be
Angel.
Is it? Yeah, Angel.
That's funny.
Levitation Last is supposed to be Marvel Girl, and then the last one's supposed to be Cyclops. So.
Levitation Last.
Mm-hmm. You don't see them all there. You only see a couple of them.
It's so funny.
You get Beast. Who the hell do you get? Yeah, you get Beast, Icarus, and you get Iceman, Angel. The knockoff Beast, Iceman.
Does Blimp always just float around?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much never touches the ground. He's always up there like a Zeppelin.
Nope. But this is a $10 to $15 book. Sometimes it goes up to 20 in whatever shape. Like if you actually find this one, grab it because this might be one of those secret ones where you like throw it in with something else. And somebody fucking looks at this while you're at a con. You think they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, dude, that's a $15 book. That's a $20." No, they're gonna look at this and be like, "Oh fuck, is this bullshit, dude?" Okay, go ahead, $5, get it out here, make it out. And if you get in good shape, you can get more than $15 for it. So just so you know, watch out for this one. Plus, it's funny as shit. It's so, dude, they shit on Marvel so bad here. It's kind of like at one point in the Silver Age, DC, they actually, their stuff wasn't as, oh shit, I'm going to get killed for this. The innovation.
See, I told you. Some people like it.
Yeah, I told you it honestly, like, it's not, you can get in, like I showed you some of those other books I was kind of telling you, it's just the price of it. It's like not, it's not as hard. Like I was talking to somebody and they were telling me, oh, well, this book and it could be a 9.8. And I was like, that book has foxing, dude. If you don't know the basics of fucking grading, like you can't, but with Silver Age, foxing doesn't actually hurt that much. Like even in that, like, it's like if foxing's mold that it's like a mold, like it's on paper, but like so like you can have some stuff that you overlook. Like when you have people doing that stupid thing where they tint it up to the air and everything else. The only time I do that is for these, and I really count them out. I count out like how many sizes roughly, but I also still don't use like a magnifying glass or a fucking black light on these. I mean, yeah, there's so much more leniency in Silver Age and how they grade Silver Age. And then like, I don't know about eBay, but I found it funny when I was looking at some of those books at eBay. I was like, shit, dude, if this is right, this book is X, like what I thought it was. And I was like, holy shit, it's so cheap because like on there, they're just saying shit like tight corners and whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like
Just making up terms.
just making shit. Well, not terms. That is a term.
This
but
book's thumb fucked.
yeah. The thumb fuck term, right? And you're like, yeah. Well, but Golden Age is a different game. Joe, Golden Age is a different game, dude. Golden Age is a way different game.
Mm-hmm.
It's Golden Age collecting, Silver Age collecting and selling, in my opinion, is I've done a lot of different type for a lot of years. And Silver Age probably has a soft spot in my heart, but it's also more lenient. And I don't feel like you have to put in as much either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're buying variants, you're paying whatever you're paying for a variant, right? 150, 1 to 100. I mean, you could go and try to figure, like, I'm telling you, there's a lot of store owners. Yep. Okay. There you go. BK brought up the two things that you got to be very careful about. Marvel chipping. Well, Marvel chipping, I don't think is that hard.
Trimming though. Trimming always scares me. I worry about trimming and even color touch that's not obvious, like unless you got black light, like those kinds of things.
No, so this is the one thing you can even on these ones, a lot of times if it's color touch, it's bleeding. Because it's been around for so long. And they didn't have bags and boards back then, so usually the pro jobs are really good.
It's like my first comic collection, no bags and boards.
Yeah.
I lost them all.
That's the problem. The problem isn't trimming. The problem.
We're both trying to put it away and bring it back.
The problem isn't trimming. The problem is micro trimming.
Oh, okay.
You could figure trimming out. If it looks too nice, it looks too other. The problem with what some of these guys are doing with micro trimming is after it's been micro trimmed, they then will fray the fucking book. So like if they find out their book's been micro trimmed, so like everybody that knows the story of Ponytail and what happened at CGC, there was a big micro trimming situation that happened over there, and that's probably why I left. Knock on wood. Not saying, just saying. Just very convenient. Either way. But when you look at that, so what they're doing now, I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say what they're doing. I'm not going to say it. No, because somebody's going to watch it and they're going to do it. It's very dishonest.
Oh, okay.
But
in the private chat for members only.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but so I think, like, if you want to talk about it, if it was 5-6 years ago, pre-code horror probably was the way to go. Like, it was easy to get that. It was easy to grade it. It was easy to move it, and people didn't know they were looking at
now. Pre-code is kind of flavor of the month sort of thing. So a lot of people
I'm telling you, the DC market in Silver Age is probably one of the most consistent over the last 10-year markets that you'll ever see. Like, we're just watching AF-15's fucking prices dropping every day a new one sells. But like, you're not kind of seeing that in DC Silver Age. You're still seeing a gain year over year, which is kind of interesting. I mean, if that's interesting to you. If it's not, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, so that's kind of, we guess we can take the slide down. Nobody wants to look at this. But I guess that's kind of why I wanted to do it. I kind of want to talk about that. I think we're going to have some more in-depth stuff. Are you just hitting every button?
Yeah, he put
AOA became a member so he could hit every button. Cool, AOA. No, but I think we're going to do more stuff like that. I think we have something coming up.
This was pretty.
It shows up in YouTube. Cool. It just doesn't.
As someone who doesn't know this stuff.
Yeah, so I think good. I'm glad you guys find that. There's something we're doing. We're putting together.
Yeah, I don't know this stuff either. This is.
I hope it doesn't get out because I hope it doesn't get out what we're trying to do. But there is something that we're putting together that we're trying to do, and I hope nobody tries to fake it to make it. But I have a tendency to believe that people will. So we're going to try to get that out within the next month. It's got to be with me, Mr. My Bargain Comics, and
Cocoa
Eric
butter
Hurd.
mouse.
Actually, I really would like to hear BK. If BK and Joe reach out to me in private chats, we can talk too. So maybe because I'd like to hear some of your opinions on certain things too in that realm. But I just, I always talk about it. I don't usually show books because I think showing books is stupid. No offense, Dub. I'm not saying like that, but like pickups and whatever. Plus, I'm lazy and fat, so I don't really go to the safe, and I don't go to the other place to get them off.
Look at this. I got this from
Yeah.
Sarah. Sarah sent this to me.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Because I
Like I
said
said.
I was looking for one, and he sent it to me. I gotta send him something back.
I guess I just not that type of collector. Like I think if I could be as organized as Dub, I would do what Dub does. I'm not. I have to go to boxes. I have to go to safes, and I have to go to other places to grab.
Yeah,
these
I used to do that. I used to try to pull something and put it like in one of the little holders here, and be like, "This will be the book that I'll put."
So
up
you won't see me doing a lot of it, but I don't know.
Hard now.
I was kind of going with themes based on what we were talking about for a while and things like
you
that.
You do a cool job, but I can't
but
do it cool.
I haven't been able to keep up with it these past couple of weeks.
No.
Best I can do is the shirt. I'll try to match a shirt.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was theming it out a little bit, but now I've been kind of stuck with Last of Us and Bruce Timm for a little bit.
So that's another one too. Like I actually do have some of the early Captain America stuff and the early Bucky stuff. I actually don't like showing that off. I mean, it's like the same thing with the Yellow Claw BK. Like I know I like it and collect it, but I also know it's not appropriate to like. I don't know.
Yeah, showing it
hey,
off.
That's why you can do a members only video and talk about that stuff if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I just know that there's some people that collect it for the wrong reason, right? Like historically, I collect it because of historical. Like, I do collect it because there is a historical significance to all this. It doesn't matter. There's some people that are like
conversation with about that with a buddy of mine. He's a big collector of the esoteric and the historical things, and different historical covers, and at what point does collecting that become more? At what point is crossing the line?
Yeah, you're collecting controversy.
Are you collecting it because it's cool, or are you collecting it because you really like it? And then if you have too much of it, then it's like really like.
Yeah, so I don't.
So
those Captain Americas, I think I got like gold. I think I have 2 Captain America gold Silver Age covers that are, and the Yellow Claw thing is more of just like it's because I started collecting it, and then it's like, it wasn't when I started collecting it. I mean, I know there's only 5, but it was like a gold collected in a certain grade. It was not. I mean, that it's over a decade ago, right? So like, times changed in a decade,
right?
But it also shows me that times changed in a decade. But that doesn't mean. I mean, you will never see them because I don't display them. I don't pull them out.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we can forget that people did that type of stuff or that it's part of the history. But if you start collecting it and you're showing it off, I also think it keeps it out of certain people's hands that really. Probably shouldn't have it.
True.
I mean, it does. So, I just bought the J.C. Penney reprint 9.8 of Cap 109. My good girl. Art Golden Book Ages are saying something. Yes, Joe. You first off, it says that Corbin might not be the only one using butter. All the time.
Cocoa butter
all the time. Just saying. And 2. No, I mean, like, I got some of that stuff too. Like, I have a little bit of history for everything because I like it and I've been around it for so long. But yeah, I mean, I don't get into like.
But
there's some books like Black Hawk. I've got a couple early Black Hawk books too, and I feel bad collecting. I mean, I was like, yo, dude, I cannot collect this shit. Like, some of this shit is just fucking no.
Yeah, well. It was the time. It was wartime.
Yeah. I mean, I got some. I can't say everything I have. I'm not going to do that on the internet.
No, you can't do that.
All right.
Not unless you're going to share.
You have the Daredevil vs. Yellow Claw comic. I do. I also got Daredevil 1 through, I think, 20 or something. I don't fucking know. I got a bunch of Daredevils too.
I got most of the Daredevils after.
I got all the yellow suit ones. And I don't know what else I have. I got too much shit. I do have too much shit. All right, cool. I'm tired.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
Gone for 3 hours. And I can't believe Corbin, you made it. You made it the whole way.
You know what? Second win. I couldn't. It was DC. Who am I to leave on DC?
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too. Thank you for all the new people that watch it. Thank you everybody that likes all the stuff we're
Learned
doing
a
here on
lot.
the channel. Appreciate it. I mean, like I said, for those members, why don't we do it next week? Let's try for next week. We'll try to do the Ask Us
So they
Anything.
ask me anything.
Damn, Kyle wasn't here. Dude, Kyle and me have been working on something this week that they're going to do over there. It's
Yeah.
going to be uber fun on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
Saturday's changing around their stuff.
Oh, I got
There's
it.
something uber fun there. I mean, it's not perverted or nothing. No, they're changing around their segments, but there's one thing that he was like, "Hey, I got this idea," and he threw it out there, and I was like, "Oh shit!" What I used to do this. So I used to. Fuck, I shouldn't say this on the internet either. So I used to. How can I put it?
You could say it. It's Wednesday.
I used to help out with a social club. I used to help out with a social club, and when I helped out with the social club, like sometimes it's boring. Sometimes what you do for people at a social club is boring. It's just boring ass shit. So me and this one guy used to play this game, and we took that game and Kyle's idea and merged it into this beautiful child. So that's all I'm going to give you. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. I wish Kyle was around so we could play it right now because it's so fun. But I'll tell you guys behind the scenes because it's pretty cool. Plus, they need some people on their show tomorrow. So
Yeah, definitely check it out on Saturday.
yeah, does Comic Man Andy like Silver Age? I don't even know.
I don't think it really. He's more of a modern guy.
He's a real modern guy.
Modern guy, I would tell you.
He's a good guy. If you guys,
guy, big saga guy.
yeah, he
Lots
likes
of saga.
Lots of saga.
Yeah, lots of saga.
If you guys aren't watching, and you don't mind spoilers, watch Dub and Andy's show.
On Monday.
Monday nights, right after The Last of Us airs, we're doing a recap and kind of going over.
Brilliant show.
Yeah,
That's a
you
brilliant
can watch them at 9 o'clock before you come back here for Hidden Gems.
Perfect timing.
You might be on for a different.
You guys watched second episode? You watched
Yeah.
the second?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it lost a beat. I think it just keeps
super
on
good.
going.
Super good.
I was kind of.
I saw one of the grossest things I've ever seen on television in that show. Like it was nothing to do with the game, and it was disgusting, and I couldn't.
In the
stop
second
watching.
episode?
Yeah.
Mm.
The end of that
kiss?
second episode. Yeah, that was so gross, man. It was disgusting.
That was some.
Yeah. Yep.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you something else question? Because I haven't figured this out.
Yeah.
So they have Hive Mind, right?
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Which apparently is
They-
a change.
It is.
Okay, so they have Hive Mind.
Because I
But-
watched the thing after the show. They had their little talk after it. So
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch that. Maybe I should have asked that. They can't, but I don't want anything spoiled with the game. I just want it from the TV show. So they have Hive Mind, but they can't see. They can't use people's eyes.
Well, so they evolve, and like the ones that were what you saw, like
Didn't
the
have
fungus grows so much it covers up the eyes and everything, so they can't see. Like literally, their
they
eyes
still
are
have
covered
eyes.
up by the fungus.
Well, that seems like it's fucking anti-productive for the way the fungus is supposed to work. Because the fungus is supposed to use the host because it has advanced features that could use. So why the fuck would you cover up one of the advanced
The
features?
fungus is just trying to perpetuate itself and stay alive. It doesn't care about the host at all. It's literally just using the host body to keep itself alive and to spread.
Yeah, but to keep your, would you use the site to fucking site
Yeah,
down?
but
some shit?
it grew out of control. It grew. It just keeps growing.
It just keeps there's nowhere for it to go.
Just spores, yeah.
It just keeps going, getting bigger
That
and
was
bigger and
another
bigger.
thing they said they changed with the spores, and I think that was probably a smart decision. 'Cause
What's
Really
that? What
good.
they
I
change? What they
100% agree
change?
with it.
But
The hive mind thing is for the show, and they
Yeah.
changed in the game. It was spores.
Mhm.
so like in the air, because otherwise, how do you stop that? Like when he broke up the thing, he's like, oh, it's dead. Like the spores of a fungus in reality could infect
Yeah,
you,
absolutely.
but it would be making it so difficult to do a show that way.
Yeah.
If it could be just be in the air and you can't see it.
Interesting.
It made a lot. It makes
It's
a lot of
smart,
sense.
it's a
on the
smart
show.
change to do for the
Yep,
show. It
100%.
makes it
And
more-
this episode was the second episode was directed by the creator of the game. So like he did it. So like
he was on board for the
100%.
for the tweaks.
Dub, you and Andy haven't let me down. You guys told me a million times I need to watch this shit. I'm watching it. It's good. It's
It is
right
good.
up my
It's
alley.
I'm
Shit.
so glad you guys like it. Yeah, I love it. I watched it twice before, and my wife was actually watching it when I came down because she hadn't seen it yet. So like she's watching the show when I came down to start the podcast here with you guys.
I can't wait to see what she says. Well, that's
I
good.
know. I
I'm
want
glad.
to talk about it.
I'm really glad you like it.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I want to hear what you think about this episode if she's still awake.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I really like that because like I hated like I liked Bebop, Cowboy, whatever.
Cowboy Bebop. Yeah.
And the one thing that really pained me was when JJ and a couple other people who were fans were like, "This is horse shit." I was like,
Because it's not what it's. Yeah,
not what they
but
wanted.
I'm with you because I didn't watch the anime, so I just enjoyed the show for how long I watched it.
All right, we gotta get Corbin back to massaging old women. Let's get out of here. Make sure you check out that show. Make sure you check out our shows. We got something coming up.
Listen,
Dark
I got
Lopez
the
is going to be on
touch.
S.
Yep. I'll have a dollar bin digging out for you guys tomorrow. Mail Call Madness with Darth Lopez on Friday. SNS will have some fun new segments for you to check out on Saturday, and then we'll be back on Sunday with Tales from the Dark Side. And then Monday we'll start it all up again. Maybe I'll sneak another toy video in there because I don't give a shit if you guys don't want to watch it. I like toys.
That's why we do DC.
Whoa, hold up, now. That's Toys in DC. They're not. It's not the same.
I don't care. 2023. I'm just doing shit I like.
Oh no.
Talk your stuff. Yeah,
I still have plenty of stuff that I know you guys like, but you know what? I'm gonna try some other things too because god damn it.
guys, you should.
Yeah, because it gets boring if we don't. We just fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you all for watching.
Oh, take care.